NotMyTO versus Yusoro. NotMyTO, a very strong player that we saw previously within the ladder. Yusoro, we didn't really actually see during the ladder portion of things, but was, I mean, I'm familiar with him. I'm sure a lot of people might be familiar with him as well. Adachi, Narukami player usually, and going to be a very, very strong contender in this top 8 for sure, with their ability to lock down very effectively with this team, and just their general experience and just knowledge of how to structure offense with them as well.
Oh, and unfortunately, a little happy birthday at the start of it all, and yeah, this is just Yoso's turn to get things started, and you know, I believe things can happen with NotMyTO's team, but you're going up against one of, if not the best team in the game right now, and like there is a lot of effort I feel like you have to put in against these two, and Yosuro going with a pretty solid rotation, getting the BZO setup started as well. Oh, just going for AZO this time for a little bit more pressure, and that's a dead Vatista.
Absolutely. Well, I guess they weren't confident in that killing, I guess, but whatever the case may be, save the meter, save the bar, and I mean, that's definitely going to be a dead character no matter what. So, yeah. Okay. Minimum damage coming in through. I was very worried right there, honestly.
Yeah, excellent work too to keep a meter positive. Oh, and the trade on the 5P and the 2A. And Yosuro just taking full advantage and full offense of the situation, taking the first game.
And yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like very structured offense, very much once they have like even a knockdown secured, then it's just like you're guessing for your life, and also just having to constantly hold pressure for kind of an extended period of time too, if they had it right as well. So very much like patience is definitely key, but also knowing when you're able to like take your turn back, because there's definitely going, like, I feel like there's bound to be holes at some point, but it's just Yusoro is very, very good about keeping those holes like very much closed as much as they can.
Yeah. And we're seeing a swap from NotMyTO, and this team's looking a little more familiar now, and this is a team that, you know, as far as I know, formerly known as Benetame, and, you know, they have shown to put in a lot of work with this Neo Hilda, and I'm excited to see them bring it out in the top 8 finally.
But still, you're having to hold this full screen pressure. Unfortunately, yeah, BZO in the back line is going to be putting a stop to whatever you had in store. And Yusoro just, again, just wall of offense, wall of attacks, trying to bait something out. And finally, on the back foot, but NotMyTO really just having to pull out all the stops to even bring things close.
Yeah. You know, getting a good amount of damage on the Narukami as well. Life totals aren't exactly about even just yet, but it was looking a lot better than before. Yosuro still trying to employ some offense and just trying to run it down on NotMyTO right now, but looking a little better. Keeping pressure, but oh my god, that was disgusting. The double overhead with the coconut and the active switch, and yeah, Neo isn't really known for their damage, but they are known to just open you up in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, I feel like NotMyTO is going, or Yoso is going to be in a mix for quite some time. Fortunately, not enough time to punish on the 4P, but they're getting some good damage right now.
I mean, yeah, we're seeing a bit of impatience coming from Yusoro, like really just trying to take their turn back. Oh no, and that is definitely an instance of that impatience coming to bite them with how Neo works with her counters. And oh man, it was looking really solid for a start for Yusoro. Is now kind of on the back foot, and really, really, is that enough? It's Neo damage, but I think that should be enough with the super, yeah.
Yeah, oh,
if they went for it.
Unfortunately, there's a drop. Oh no, this is going to be the start of something terrible for NotMyTO. Unfortunately, that JAA didn't connect. You gotta be careful. They have full meter, so they can just call out something like from the sky or just with a super. If there's an opening, and just threaded the needle with a perfectly timed jump, and it's not looking good for NotMyTO right now.
It really isn't, especially with that and Yusoro, what was looking incredibly rough for them towards the end of that game, brought it back and taking that game up 2-0 on set point, and already looking to eliminate them from the top 8.
Yeah. Well, I hope. Granted, because this is the first time we see them so far, I hope this isn't where their story ends with the PC side of this tournament so far. But hopefully they can bring some things back. You know, they made the switch and they have shown that they can put the pressure on Yoso, and like, unfortunately, they weren't able to close out the game, but they, especially with how that last game went, they are very much capable to do so. And you know, I hope we get to see more games out of them because, like, in terms of seeing both of them play, I don't think I've ever seen them go up against each other.
Mm-hmm. I don't think so either, actually. So it's definitely something that like both of them are having to get used to in terms of play styles. But I think Yusoro, I mean, still a general play style with this team can do pretty much anything if they, you know, if they so choose. So it doesn't matter what they're up against for the most part. But NotMyTO is definitely going to have to pull out a lot more tricks in their bag to really take this set from Yusoro, as we kind of saw a bit in Game 2.
Yeah. Going for a very quick high-low sequence and getting some damage on the board. Yosuro getting opened up once again. Unfortunately, didn't bait the burst that time and unfortunately spent the cross-combo meter as well. But looking good right now. Nice EX dive kick to get some more pressure and get Adachi back in the corner and just has to deal with more mix. Oh no!
Oh no! Unfortunately, doesn't get punished for that.
Yeah. From what it looked like, the high and the low connect at the same time, and there's a form of like unblockable like protection in this game where if the high and low hit on the same frame, it, as long as like you're obviously holding back, like you'll block. So that worked out in Yoso's favor. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but that was so close to hitting the Hilda, but thankfully it didn't. And NotMyTO looking pretty good so far again.
Yeah, just, I mean, still really could go either way. I mean, we saw it in the previous game. Unfortunately, with that DP, I think that should be enough. Why did they go into super? The super always... Okay, yeah, they barely gained the meter. Okay, I just noticed that.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they did, because that super does no damage.
No, I was like, you know, they did spend some meters, so you do have that, like, a little bit of that debuff on the meter gain whenever you do spend meter, whether it's push block or DX move. And, you know, they were able to get just enough meter to DHC in time, and, you know, NotMyTO getting in the game on the board, and, you know, when they're able to just navigate and, you know, not let Yosho get their standard game plan going, you know, they've, you know, evidently they've taken a game, so they can keep up with some of the more active and some of the more stronger players in the online scene right now.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
All right, and yeah, going into Game 4, already off to a decent start for NotMyTO. Putting a sandwich situation, good jump out from Yusoro to avoid that mix-up, and now, yeah, now NotMyTO has to play around their offense for now.
Getting a good BZO setup, good defense, push block output, good anti-air, but Yosoro pressing buttons, unfortunately not at the right time. That 2A is long-reaching and very fast, so gotta be careful of that. But good defense, but in another sandwich situation.
Right, and yeah, that was insane. Yeah, and so far very good for NotMyTO for kind of stabilizing things, even though the damage is not quite as high as they would like to, like as they would like for it to be. But Neo with damage would be stupid.
Yeah, I don't think I want to live in that timeline. But Yosho taking some of the initiative right back at, getting some damage on the board, getting clipped low, and yeah, that's a dead deal.
Absolutely. And just like that, things back in Yusoro's favor. Going to have to deal with a solo Hilda in Resonance level 4, I believe. And, I mean, I don't know if they're even going to get a chance.
Just going to try and chip out as much as possible, but a good 2B, beating out the JA and keeping the pressure up, but nicely timed throw will get some damage on the board against the Adachi. Won't be able to kill, but I'd imagine they want to cash out some meter to get the damage on the board, but gets caught, but tries to bait a DP, but unfortunately didn't work out, and I believe as long as Yosuke doesn't drop, this should be correct.
Absolutely. I would have just gone into super, that's just me, but, you know, whatever. Keep it still simple afterwards, and just like that, Yusoro taking the set 3-1 over NotMyTO, and going to be moving on in losers.
Yeah. A valiant effort by NotMyTO, and honestly, like, it's been a while since I've seen them play, and, you know, like, they have a comparatively, like, pretty unique team, and it's nice to see them come out again to, you know, support another tournament, get some games in, and play your A, B, C, or D in terms of, like, the overall game plan. So, like, we're
already
yeah, we're already seeing a
treat.
treat. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, we're seeing some of these eccentric decisions already in play here. So, Serene getting the first bit of blood, Orie almost in the red zone already. And it's not looking good for them so far, but they have the tools with this team on how talented they are to bring things back.
Absolutely, and it's just like, you know, they can definitely do a solid number on Waldstein because of the team they employ, but also, like, Serene Smile, as we said, can really, like, do things you don't expect, do things that kind of don't make sense, but, you know, in the grand scheme of, you know, cartoon logic, it somehow works out.
Really employing a King Crimson strategy to all of this. But unfortunately, Hilda will not be going down. Burst at the right time, no punish on the side of Serene Smile. TomoA is Hilda staying alive to see another day, and TomoA just trying to employ some solo pressure on the Orie right now. Good defense
bringing in
so
the
far.
Hilda. I was gonna say, I don't know about bringing her in for too much longer. Ooh. And yeah, that's another thing too. Serene was really good about not being too, like, hesitant on defense, being really confident in it, and not, like, spending push blocks or anything like that. And, like, yeah, doing very, very good at just, oh my god, just really reading TomoA's offense a lot of the time now.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, caught them just standing, maybe just trying to avoid the Lobelius coming in. But Serene Smile kind of put them in a checkmate situation, and game one going to Serene Smile.
Indeed, indeed. And yeah, just like we're seeing, like, so many different, like, we're seeing a lot of options that normally you wouldn't see if, like, they're not familiar with each other. But I mean, again, they've played plenty of sets. They know the ins and outs of, like, their quirks, like what they like to do, etc. So as you said, we're just seeing options that are definitely a few layers deeper than, you know, a first-time player matchup.
Yeah. And honestly, this can go either way because I feel like with these sets that we've seen over, you know, on WNF when these happen, they go either way. Where it's like, you know, one side could have it be a blowout, one side it could just be really close. So it's really at this point ultimately who's having their best game.
No, absolutely, I do agree on that.
Oh
and
no, Serene has 2 meter.
Yeah, and currently I'm also seeing that it's like, Serene, even if the life totals aren't looking too good for Wald, at least, it's like, yeah, it's still kind of his day.
Yeah. Also, I gotta say, that was so unfortunate on Serene's end because, you know, you cancel the grab anime, or like one of the grab hits with Hilda into a 336B. But unfortunately, the Rebellion was still active. Unfortunately, TomoA wasn't able to get their full combo. But thankfully, Waldstein is still dead. But yeah, Serene, Resonance Timer ran out, and they had to try and make something happen.
Well, unfortunately, they tried to probably, like, catch TomoA flinching a little bit. Unfortunately, not the case. Going to be set up in a sandwich and having to basically guess for game after this.
Yeah. Didn't have enough to cash on the DHC, but Serene feeling the pressure. Oh my god, that was perfectly spaced. Just TomoA using a 236B to try and call out a push block attempt, and Serene didn't, and was just just short out of range with their own 5A, and TomoA was just able to outpoke them. TomoA getting the game on the board. Pure footsies and my BB tag, it's more likely than anything.
It's both more and also less likely at the same time. Because I don't know if you can call the rest of this game footsies from what we've been seeing. It's definitely something happening, but I don't know the footsies in question, I guess.
The footsies are not in the room with us right now.
They've definitely been evicted, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but TomoA getting some good damage on the board, keeping the pressure up. Waldstein not looking too good right now, but good defense on the instant overhead with the 2-1-4A on Orie, and a good push block to avoid the unblockable setup with the Nail Torrent and the DP. But good DP by Rachel by Serene right back at them to just trying to alleviate some of the pressure. But...
Indeed, yeah, looking pretty solid for Serene right now. Oh, okay, yeah, good burst as well.
No, just a little too far.
Yeah, I was gonna say could go either way, but after that grab, Waldstein going down, all up to solo Rachel. Not undoable considering that she does have level 4 resonance in the pocket, so chip damage is definitely going to be a factor coming up soon. But yeah, you. In a lot of cases, sometimes you're better off taking the hit rather than actually, like, you know, blocking it. But, you know, TomoA having the good call out to avoid that situation entirely.
Yeah, and TomoA did a good job of keeping the pressure up just so that Serene couldn't use the majority of their residents. But into a cross-combo situation, sandwich happens, but unfortunately a little too late on the 5P on Orie, and Serene gets out pretty scot-free and is putting the pressure on TomoA's Hilda now.
Going super immediately, get as much damage as they can. You are going for an unblockable sort of mix. Good DP, no, good burst, and then bad DP on Serene Smile. That's going to be it for that. No, okay, I thought it would be it. I thought they would gain the meter for it.
Yeah, unfortunately, just shy of it. And oh my god, the coconut from the heavens. Just hitting, just bonking Serene's Rachel on the head, and TomoA with just, you know, just that situational awareness to close out that game in a fashion that, you know, people might not expect. Because, like, when I see the coconut spawn, I usually, like, it feels like it's a fixed distance in terms of verticality. But TomoA just knowing, like, with how much tenure they have on the character, that, yeah, from what it looked like, it tracks their position.
It's a very tall tree for that coconut to hit her from that high.
Yeah. But TomoA not looking the greatest right now. Getting a lot of pressure on them. The George getting clipped low. Good bait on the DP, and yeah, Hilda is going to hurt him.
Look at that damage off of that start. Unfortunately, yeah, falls out of the corner, so going to be... Oh, no! And also punishes that DP and clips the assist so that it's not technically safe either.
Yeah, not looking too good right now, but it's still in good favor of TomoA. Oh my god, that rock was definitely scary. But yeah, good defense by so far. Yeah, Serene found an opening. Won't be able to kill the Hilda just quite yet, but it's just, you know, guess for character right now. And not looking too good right now, but TomoA is keeping really good defense right now.
Ooh, tried to go for a cheeky, like, air grab right there. Oh, no! TomoA also trying to catch the active swap, but no dice. And, yeah, you gotta hold this, actually.
Yeah, unfortunately, they couldn't, and we are going to be... And like we said, you know, these players know each other enough, and they're showing that right there with a lot of these, like, offensive sequences that they're just able to avoid pretty well, or just, like, keep up their defense very well in general. So, they're looking pretty good so far, and it's all up to this. I would say loser goes home, but they're probably already home, so... Game 5.
Right, and just like that, yeah. So far, kind of looking even. Like, just little hits here and there, especially on the assists. But good defense from Serene on that high-low. Now the Rachel's coming into play. There's a frog.
Good overhead.
There's no longer a frog.
There's no frog in the room. And thankfully, George, I think they have a... I forgot how much health they have, but as far as I know, it's either like X amount of health or if they get hit, this is when they disappear. So, yeah, thankfully for Orie's 5P, it is multi-hitting, so they're able to just swat up George like it was nothing. And good evasiveness by TomoA to get out of the corner with the Nail Torn Super into JC. Oh, unfortunate drop in isn't able to kill the Waldstein. That's a little too late, but yeah, poorly timed active switch in. And Waldstein is down for the count, but I think Hilda will soon follow as well.
Oh yeah, unfortunately for Serene, not able to kill the Hilda, but still able to get some good damage on the Orie. Oh my goodness, that's not punishable. This is so stupid.
Which not working out. Serene does not have 2 meter, but a good DP, and it's just one-touch situation for like either of Serene's characters, and yeah, just getting bapped on the head right there. All up to solo Hilda. Definitely doable with the amount of chip damage they can employ, but getting caught in the air, but Serene didn't finish the plate. One more chance. Oh my god, I can't believe somebody broke that throw.
Well, getting some hits in, getting some life back as well, thanks to the resonance chip activated. Ooh, wow, look at all that damage that Rachel took for blocking.
Yeah. Oh my god, it almost grazed Hilda's foot right there with that Lobelia, but thankfully it didn't. I was able to get it relatively free. Good snipe. I don't think this will be it because of Hilda's relatively low damage output, but it is a one-touch situation. Serene does not have a meter to do a super to try and create the pressure on the road, and they just spent it on push block. And that snipe, it looks like they caught the jump, and TomoA is moving on in this loser side of the bracket.
That is insane plays from both of them. Very solid stuff. And okay. All right, so that's going to be our first match between these. All right. I have Monkey Smile and Sonikun played that much? I don't think they have, actually.
Like, in terms of the brackets that we've seen, I feel like they haven't ran into each other where they're both, like, in. So, it's this will be an interesting one because we're very, like, familiar with both of these players, but we're not familiar with how they interact.
Absolutely. Also, I just want to point out, Monkey definitely blocked the hard to blockable right there in that sandwich situation. That was insane.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely saw a high and a low happen at almost the same time, and he blocked that.
Monkey's just that nice, but unfortunately, trying to bait the burst, but unfortunately not getting it. Try to catch them, but unfortunately it wasn't a counter hit. And Monkey was ready to not burst, which is very good because Gordeau still has a good amount of health, but unfortunately calling out the S, but unfortunately not calling out the heart. Sonikun hit the brakes at the perfect moment to get a nice 7.5k on the on Monkey's Gordeau.
Oh yeah, Susanoo taking a couple hits there. Both of Monkey's characters in the red, not looking too good in terms of health, but I mean, it is Susanoo. Gordeau probably less so, but still, hits are going to hurt from this team.
Yeah. And, yeah, I'd imagine, well, because of Gordeau's current state, that this isn't exactly the best matchup for them, especially against how impressive Heart is in the air. Just Monkey trying to make something happen, but Sonikun just ready and just choosing the right times to hit the brakes on a lot of these offensive sequences and, yeah, taking the first game.
Sorry to bother you, but could you please open your hand? It's kind of hard.
Yeah, very solid play from Sonikun. Again, as we've seen before, just using Heart's like air mobility and like her general quirks to their advantage, like to the fullest as well. So very solid. And again, as you said, good. I guess presence of mind to also like know when to pump the brakes and call out like reversal options from Monkey as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and Monkey is a tried and true like believer in Gordeau. So I'd imagine, they have enough tenure to like make certain things happen and just understand some of the nuances between the matchup between like both of Sonikun's characters to, basically make a miracle happen. Because I feel like with the way Sonikun streams works is like very, very unique, especially just because primarily because Heart's on the team. But I believe that Monkey can make something happen. Maybe even with the Gordeau, but. It's not looking good right now.
Yeah, not looking good with that block DP.
Sonikun keeping the pressure up. So, trying to make something happen. A little bit of a risky 2B, but gets opened up by the 5P. Yeah, and Sonikun is just so ready for whatever openings that Monkey is giving them by just baiting out certain moves, baiting out DPs. Games are looking, unfortunately, very one-sided right now.
Yeah, I mean, the Gordeau is in resonance, but it's going to be a long climb to get to that point. That's not gonna clash. Oh my goodness, that's actually really what? Heart fell out of that and still got hit. That's insane. I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah, it was a weird situation where maybe because S got hit later, it didn't allow for it to work, but another super comes down and this now it's an even game. Look, if there's anyone that can do it with Gordeau, it's going to be Monkey Smile.
I mean, he's got to get 2 hits. That's for sure. He's got to get at least 2 hits here.
They can definitely do it. Slowly inching their way forward, trying to find their way to come in. 5B. Another 5B.
Ooh, not punished. Ooh. Oh, I think I saw another 5B there that, unfortunately, it's a bit too slow and not quite as much of a hitbox as you would hope for.
Yeah. And, Nail Biter, and we've seen what Monkey Smile Gordeau is capable of. And they're not out of it just yet, but they are... yeah, you gotta make something happen now. You are down 2 games.
All right, and game 3 of Sonikun looking to take this set and move into winners finals, but we'll have to see if Monkey can potentially put a stop to that. What a start. Oh no, that was counter hit. I don't think they realized that was counter hit.
Yeah. And on top of that, yeah, I think it's also I know we've been talking about the proficiency of Gordeau on Monkey's end, but Sonikun just has a lot of a general awareness with Heart, to where they'll have some eccentric decisions that ultimately work out, and it catches a lot of people off guard because they're not ready for it. What they did there with the charge 2B is that whenever they're a charge, I believe 2B, 5B, and I think 214B makes contact with a projectile, it will clash, and then it'll also just summon an orb, in replacement of whatever that projectile is. And, the more projectiles, the more orbs that come out, and that almost helped out Sonikun pretty nicely. But we're seeing Monkey taking some offense, still getting damage on the board. Susanoo putting a good amount of work, but a good burst will put a halt to that pressure. But that should be a dead Heart.
Keeping it simple. Going to be getting an easy 9K for that combo, and now it's all up to Sonikun's S, which we've seen pull off miracles before. They were trying to go for a cheeky throw bait with that command grab right there from Susanoo, but not quite working out for them. That was a lot of
Sonikun-
meter spent for that.
Yeah, solid mirror dunk combo, but we're in the situation again where it's a solo Gordeau versus solo S. Definitely doable, but the 4A just catches Monkey pressing a button, and it's definitely a one-touch situation now.
Monkey, I want you to do it. Monkey, I want you to do it. Catch and jumping. Do it. Oh, no. Just barely enough. That's crazy.
That's insane and unfortunate. And, you know, as we've said before, like, Sonikun's heart is very good, but you should not sleep on the S in any way, shape, or form, because if they're very proficient in the pocket in case things don't go well.
And they also do have a Yang Carmine as well, but I don't think we're going to see much of that. Ooh. Interesting active swap situation, but Ryazo coming out with, you know, kind of scot-free, really. It could have gone a lot worse for them.
Yeah. And it's playing a little more slow-paced compared to most people, and that was a very good, excellently spaced 5B to connect on the Yumi, but oh no. Yeah, unfortunately I saw the active switch animation, but unfortunately it didn't work out, but thankfully for Razzo, Ryazo dropped their combo.
Still looking rough, though, because Ryazo does have a potential unblockable setup. Ooh, goes for a fuzzy, though, and that's going to be a dead character. Yeah, going into super immediately. Razzo down to just Chie. Ryazo looking very solid so far. Even with that 9 looking a little bit worse for wear. I mean, it's still, yeah. One hit, and now you're stuck in the corner and having to deal with this damage. Look at that. That's crazy.
They're building the second meter.
Yeah, she's dead.
I can't believe they're dead. Just guaranteeing that will kill. And yeah, there's some like interesting navigation going on for Razzo to try and make something happen. But unfortunately, this team with Ryazo can get a like once they get one like opening, and they have a good amount of combos that can carry into the corner, and even side swap back to the corner if they have their backs against the wall. Yeah, they can just throw you in like a very messed up, like either just an unblockable situation or just put you in a perpetual mix, and it's very hard to get out, to say the least.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially like considering that very few characters can really even reliably get out of the unblockable situation in the first place. So it's definitely something that Razzo has to avoid. Obviously, don't be put in a situation which kind of leads into don't get hit in the first place. But I feel like Razzo can at least make things a bit more in their favor. Like, we did see some things like working out so well, especially like right now, like a similar situation. Just like a few unfortunate drops like that is really what's going to do them in for the most part.
Yeah. And as far as I know, comparatively, they don't have as much tenure on the team as as they do with Hakumen Murakawa, but it's working out. Unfortunately, yeah, Yumi dropped out, but wake up buttons will work out. Try to cancel the record to call out the 9, but unfortunately didn't work out. Razzo not pressing a button. Good DP. Another solid DP right back at you. Getting clipped all that time, and oh my god, this is such a slobber knocker right now.
Ooh, gets clipped by the JC. Unfortunately, oh yeah, not quite able to capitalize off of the power charge, and no resonance activation, but still gets the the 5C. If that was any better, I think that would have actually killed the Yumi.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but Ryazo has it back against the wall because they're in one such situation for each of their characters right now, so they have to be careful, but won't be able to kill just quite yet. But yeah, everyone's in one touch realm now. Oh my god, the DP worked out!
Oh no, that's gonna hit, yeah!
Yeah, excellent navigation to make the 2v1 comeback, and yeah, just baiting out with the meteors right at the end there too. And they're also just right outside of range for the 9-4-8 to connect. And, you know, I think that was a very smart play from Razzo because they knew that Ryazo wanted to throw out an anti-air. And, you know, whenever you do Chie Super, you halt your momentum wherever you're going in the air. And, yeah, it worked out, and score is tied up now.
If you don't stay... 1, 2! Can't escape from crossing fate! Fight!
Indeed, yeah, and that's what I meant. It's just kind of like Razzo can potentially like do it against this team. It's just hopefully like securing a few more things, like especially with the drops that we've been seeing from them. It's definitely something I feel like could really take them a long way in this match, but unfortunately still not able to get things going. I think the same could also be said of Ryazo at this point too, considering how many drops I'm seeing from them. Uncharacteristic for sure.
Yeah, a little bit of an awkward navigation. Probably try to read the burst, but going to get punished? It's really hard to call if they'll get the meter back of the cross combo gauge to kill them. Oh. Yeah.
Oh my god, the minimum damage is so stupid. That's nuts. And yeah, just like that, keep things simple. Oh! Maybe too simple.
Yeah, unfortunately that didn't work out. Just last chance for Razzo to make something happen here, but it's definitely not going to be easy. Gets crossed up with the teleports with the 5B behind it, and yeah, Ryazo taking their second game on the board.
As a shinobi, and as
Up 2-1, going into game 4, and yeah, Ryazo's just doing really solid. It's just kind of like, I guess, like putting Razzo in these sort of like, I wouldn't necessarily say checkmate situations, but like really difficult situations to like navigate around, especially because of how Nine's teleports can really obfuscate her movement in a lot of ways. So it's like, you know, you might be thinking, oh, well, if this was another character, this could like, you know, easily be seen as like a cross up if they forward or backdash. But with Nine, you can't exactly tell. So it can definitely trip you up in a lot of ways.
Yeah, Razzo going to a team that a lot of us are more familiar with. Trying to make something happen, I feel like it becomes a point of just, you know, do you go for a team that, like, is generally speaking more successful, like, objectively speaking? Or do you go for a team that, like, you're more comfortable with? And Razzo in this, in a way, last-ditch effort to stay in the winter semifinals is going for a team that I feel like with, but unfortunately it is not working out with this defensive sequence right now, but thankfully because of the uniqueness of Hakumen's burst got out relatively okay, but a good push block into Crimson Raider will be putting Ryazo back in this corner, but a good DP, or I mean a good super, and that should be a dead 9.
Just
Not
barely
quite.
not, yeah, barely not. The 2 point, like the 2K from the super is just barely not being enough to kill her off. Oh boy, that was such a good conversion, actually.
Yeah. Excellent work, and yeah, able to kill the Yumi. Just excellent work with the proper routing, but a good DP right back at Razzo just to not to deal with the flying, staying in front of the mark. I understand. Yeah, Chip is piling up, and it's definitely a one-touch situation for honestly like either side with the proper starter on Razzo's end.
Ooh,
Another mark is being put.
Oh, that was actually really smart timing on that DP right there. I was like wondering like, oh, that's gonna be punished, and then I would have died.
Yeah. No, that was definitely like a very good of Razzo to be cognizant of what was going on there. And yeah, the chip is piling up, and it's a little spooky. It's basically just for the character happening. Oh my god, that was sick.
That was actually really masterful play from Razzo, and just like that, it is going to Game 5 because of the uniqueness of Hakumen. If he's able to cut a projectile, he summons that void, as you saw, and that renders him immune to projectiles as well, as if anything like either passes through that void or if he's like behind that. So because of how a lot of Nine's normals work and how some of them are considered to be projectiles, just was able to just, you know, say no to that and completely punish. That was nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, that was some excellent work, and we're just like You know, we don't see Merkava Hakumen too often anymore, but if there's one person that, like, you know, if someone wants to pick up the team and, like, study footage of, Razzo is the person to go to because, you know, they just have fleshed this team out, they've stuck with it for quite a bit of time, and, you know, we just saw the proficiency and how much they understand, like, especially the, in this case, the Hakumen 9 matchup, just making an extremely, like, risky but, like, brave and like, extremely risky to a lot of us, like, watching, but it was, like, extremely, like, brave and, like, calculative on their end. And, you know, they brought it to Game 5 off of that.
What a start with that, with that move to call out Ryazo, and just like that, yeah, Knight's almost dead.
Yeah. Just
oh my goodness.
Sequence of events just to put him in, like, this very, like, weird vortex, and it all worked out for them, and so hold on. It's not looking good.
Oh
Unblockable setup as well.
Air unblockable. This is not looking good for Ryazo one bit. Oh no! Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, that was definitely like, you know, pick who you want to die in. Like, honestly, between the two characters, they both had some pretty solid comeback potential, but it's not gonna work out. And just ending this set with a perfect.
That wasn't even chip damage or anything like that. Ryazo just legitimately could not get anything going. That was insane play from Razzo right there, completely shutting down a lot of pretty much every option that Ryazo had, and that was insane work. I mean, yeah. That goes to show how being comfortable with the team, being like indeed.
Yeah, and I feel like this is also like a battle of like the general specialists, because, you know, TomoA, tried and true. They've been playing, like, they've been sticking with Orie for as long as I've known them. And then Monkey, you know, as we said time and time again, they have stuck with Gordeau this entire time. So I'm really excited to see just this general battle of the two specialists, of, like, characters that, like, definitely had better times in the overall meta of this game, but they just still decide to stick with them just because they like the characters that much.
Ooh, very good sword super as well from Monkey Smile there, calling out the Hilda and getting some damage on the board at least. Oh wow, that burst actually missing, but also punishing the JC from Hilda. That's nuts.
Yeah, good awareness from Monkey to go for that, but an unfortunate DP will be sealing Hilda's fate. All to Soul Orie. It's definitely doable, but, like, you need at least, like, 7 good hits.
Whereas, you know, oh boy, yeah, I was gonna say all Monkey needs is just the one. Oh no.
Yeah, that's one of the unfortunate things about Orie's backdash, is that she does a little, like, backflip, and as far as I know, it has some decent, like, invul at the beginning, but, like, it's a very, like, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's a move that's, like, easily telegraphed, and it's like, oh, they're going for a backdash, and Monkey was just ready for it and punished accordingly.
Yeah, it definitely has its niche uses, but I don't think it does, like, serves her very well in the corner, especially considering how long it takes. So unfortunate turn of events for TomoA, but, you know, hopefully they're able to steel themselves for the rest of the set. But I mean, that's one thing you have to consider too, is just like, yeah, they both have, like, tenure with the characters they play, but also just there's a big damage differential that we're seeing at play here as well.
Yeah, like, I can't believe that connected, but TomoA able to make the better out of the situation there. In the sandwich situation. Ooh. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't think on a trade with Susanoo, I'd be scared to press a button just because of how, like, much it's done a lot of Susanoo's buttons have. So it doesn't seem like a very advantageous position to be in.
Absolutely, and we are seeing just how badly things can go. TomoA going to be losing to Hilda as well, and very similar situation from the last game, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Also, Solo Orie definitely doable,
oh
but
my God.
I didn't say any.
Oh, she's not dead. At the very least, I guess. But
Not quite, but
not looking good.
running out the resonance timer with that pressure sequence and just getting clipped low by the multi-hitting low of the ground shark. And Monkey already up 2 games in the set.
Not giving TomoA any room to breathe, quite honestly. Which, I mean, this team, as we're seeing, could definitely lay down the pressure and the hurt. So far, really good stuff to Monkey Smile. And, I mean, they're in really prime form to take the set if the first 2 games are anything to go by. But TomoA hopefully has something left in the pocket to pull out. Because, I mean, again, no, it's definitely a damage differential we're seeing between these 2 teams. So whereas TomoA needs to get like maybe like 4 or 5 hits, Monkey needs to probably get like 2 or 3. Well, 3 at the absolute most if it's Gordeau.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, I don't want to like dismiss like Monkey's efforts and all that, but it's just like just TomoA has to like comparatively create a lot more opportunities to just go in and make something happen. Where like 7.9k, 8.6, and watch this like life total between Susanoo and Hilda just even up right now.
I mean, yeah, it basically did. Like even if that dropped, that was still like the same, pretty much the same amount of damage for no meter.
Yeah. Oh no, unfortunately Orie is going to get pieced up right here, and just the pressure keeps going, and
she's dead.
Good awareness by Monkey. Right, they don't drop this. And looking up, but wake up 2
What
4
was
8?
that option? I mean, it worked, but what was that option from Monkey? What in the world? Go for the safe jump, 5C. If this is marvelous, it would have killed.
Good defense so far.
I mean, what do you do here? Like, you can't afford to flinch.
Just keep your defense up.
Ooh.
Good DP. Try it on back?
No.
Oh no.
No way. No way. No way.
No,
Hilda's dead for this. Right?
Hilda's
Oh my
dead!
god. Hilda's dead.
Yeah, unfortunately they came out at the right time, so I don't think TomoA would have been able to pick up. But oh my god, yeah, that JA, like, honestly, I firmly believe that JA from Orie is one of the best in the game. And like, as far as I know, 6 active frames is a lot. If I'm remembering the frame data correctly, and just off of that JA, able to take it back right away. Life totals are even, but it's definitely 2-touch game on Tomoe's end. But
Oh my
is
god.
that it?
No way.
No,
No.
that's
I don't think that's it. Just
Yeah.
barely. Oh my god. I think if he did. No way. I don't think EX Sword actually goes that far twice. But
Oh my god.
Ooh, no shot. Okay.
That would have been sick, but like, Monkey, please.
What is wrong with you?
Oh my god. Yeah, just Tomoe needs a proper round to finish this off, and yeah, just keeping it simple, and just took it back with the solo Orie. That's just a testament to like how much they're, they believe in the character. So excellent work to them staying alive. Not out of it quite yet.
Jesus. Oh, all right. I mean, that's the thing. TomoA kept her cool, and even, oh my god, because Orie was at no life. Like, she had literally a pixel left for the longest time. Even whenever Hilda was brought in to try and like get her out with an assist, it was just being at literally 1 HP for at least 10 seconds. Like, even before Resonance was able to be a thing. That was insane, like, I guess, like, rock solid mental from them, and also like being able to bring that back from that situation. So very good. Hopefully they're able to continue that in this set, but we'll have to see if Monkey has anything to say about that.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully this is like the confidence and momentum shift that Tomoe could be in this set, but it's not looking good when Monkey starts off with a sandwich, and it's going to be blocked.
No.
And yeah, after this combo, Hilda's in a one-touch situation.
She took almost 10k for that. That was meter.
But oh,
she's dead.
No! And just like that, it's all up to solo Orie.
Once again. I mean, at least she's got the life, I guess. Well, you know what I said. Forget about that. she's not gonna have much of that life. Oh, very good. Yeah, Monkey trying to go for a cheeky reset opportunity. It seems, but TomoA able to get out of it and get some damage on the board. But you got a long way to go, and you're still in kill range.
Yeah. Yeah, just see, probably needs like one, like on a good starter, needs like one good touch, but yeah, I think Monkey didn't also believe that they were dead just quite yet, but you know, it's that sound situation, going for it, good time to push block, just right out of the TRM range, trying to keep the pressure up, gets clipped low, but unfortunately didn't believe in the hit, gets clipped low again, can't really do much afterwards.
It was a very good jump over the super as well, because Monkey definitely wanted to do a DHC to make that safe and continue their pressure.
Yeah. You know, this is definitely still doable. I feel like with the proper starters, it's a two-touch situation for TomoA right now. And
oh my
they
goodness.
got one. I feel like with a proper
need...
start, like a good counter hit, this should be it.
I don't think that's going to be enough. Not off of that. Yeah.
Good push block.
All it takes is one mistake to seal the deal for somebody in this round. Maybe two, actually, for Monkey. Yeah, at
like,
this point.
I think they healed up enough to where, like, I feel like unless it's like a really good starter and TomoA does a like very optimal combo, it's not going to be a lot. But yeah, just gets poked with that 5A, and I don't think that's going to be enough. Not going to gain
the meter, no. Yeah, because they spent it on the EX already.
Yeah.
Tried to bait out an anti-air, no dice. Ooh, tried to catch the falling button. No, gets caught by the 5B, and like that, the dream is dead for TomoA, but Monkey will be moving on into losers semis with that 3-1 victory over TomoA. My goodness, what a back and forth between these two, but also a heart stopper for sure.
Interesting history between the two, to say the least. So to answer your question, I just saw it in chat. The answer is yes.
I see. Okay, got it. Well, no hard feelings, I hope, no matter the result of this. But yeah, so far, Yusoro, once again, like really using a lot of this team of Adachi and Arcami to the fullest. Until the impatience happens. Oh boy, they're going to be paying dividends for that DP.
It was a pretty nice, almost, or I think it was 8.1k. Getting put into a BZO situation, like Yosho getting away with murder and getting a nice amount of damage on the Yumi. Not going to kill just quite yet, but they're just going to be put into another good one-shot situation. Just catch on a super immediately, and yeah, it's all to solo 9, which is, I think, between the two characters, probably the preferable one in this match.
Honestly, I'm inclined to agree, especially considering what we've seen before from Ryazo's 9 gameplay in general. Like, especially like the previous set they played. But I was gonna say you're ballsy for no Narcomi's taking that hit.
Narcomi getting launched into the stratosphere, but a good proc on the super, but unfortunately, yeah, just not enough hits done for it to connect. And yeah, that would have been a good amount of damage on the Adachi, but unfortunately, we do not live in that timeline. And Ryazo is slowly making this happen, but it's still looking a little spooky because both, like, you know, they still have to play the 2v1.
I was gonna say, yeah, you gotta be very cognizant of that. There's another clock set up.
Yeah.
Oh no! No way! Oh my goodness, he's dead! Oh, if Yusoro was like maybe a little bit more patient, they would have at least kept the Narukami in play, but now it's up to solo Adachi, and this is not good at all. Yeah.
And gets swatted out by that very large 4A for the anti-air, and yeah, Ryazo took it back with a 9, and you know, as I mentioned, they between the two that's preferred, it definitely shows that they you know, they're they're more comfortable overall
Mhm.
with this character. Because like I feel, Yumi is strong and has a lot of comeback potential, but I feel like being able to call like some AZO attempts with Scarlet Bane and all that jazz, and just have the pressure, like as we saw with the clock from 9, really just started slowly sealing the deal for Ryazo to take that game.
Indeed, yeah. Oh, I had to believe in the 2B, but no dice. A little too far there. But yeah, Yusoro like really just needs to like either be like keep the pressure on in like ways that aren't like too like risky, but also like not try to lose their cool, because that was definitely something that I'm repeating myself. That was very much something that bit them in that previous game, which we're seeing right now. They were able to do a lot against the Yumi, against like the other character whenever it was a 2v2.
Yeah. Nice command grab just to keep the pressure up and just, kind of very what you're going to do on offense. And yeah, just Ryazo trying to create some space with the spells. Just trying to make something happen. And did that TK Zio really connect?
It did. It sure did. I mean, it worked. Like, I'm not entirely sure what the game plan was there. Maybe it was like something on block that they were trying to set up, but whatever the case may be, still being sent to the corner. But EXCO car actually paying off.
Yeah, that was also like a pretty smart play from Yosoro, just being able to, like, there was a gap to get out of the corner because 9 was in the air, and I had to spend a little meter, but ultimately I think those types of like situations are worth it, just due to the fact that like it did cost meter, but you're out. It's just the same way of like a really effective push.
Mm-hmm.
So it worked to them, and yeah, they're just Ryazo just has to hold this pressure in the corner now.
We're in rampage time, by the way.
Low. Yeah, the passive
Like
meter gain is working out, and
Narukami's dead. Whoa, yeah! Sometimes bursts just completely whiff on that, by the way. So, unfortunate that happened to Yusoro. He somehow got out of that situation without dying for it, but oh my god, the 2B. But it's definitely looking to be very similar to the previous game. Oh goodness, that was a very good super bait.
Yeah, that's some excellent work, and it's all just so Yumi, but just gets caught in the backdash with the 6P in the background from Narukami, and Yosoro taking this back.
Stop pretending you know me just because we spent a little time together.
1-1 between these two. Very close games, just overall. Like even with like how like one-sided it was looking in the previous one, it was still very close for both of these players. So it's just like, man, this is. I'm wondering if we're having to brace ourselves for a game 5 between these two. That's what I'm thinking to myself. Because it could definitely go that way.
Like, it doesn't feel like we're only in our 3rd game, is like the main thing I can say. Because I feel like they've been at it for quite a while, and the game did go into rampage time, so a good amount of time has passed. But
I mean, that last one definitely went into rampage time, so it was lasting a lot longer than I thought too. But it looks like Yusoro does not want a repeat of that. Wants to try and close things out quickly with how fast 9's health went down.
yeah. Keeping the pressure up, and oh my god, that was an excellently timed push block to not only beat the TRM attempt, but also just to punish accordingly. It's a nice connect on with the 4P, nice combo, keeping them in corner. Sound situation, good defense by Ryazo so far. Didn't think they would press a button right after and just keeping the pressure up here on them.
Oh my goodness. What was that DP assist? What in the world was that I saw?
Yeah.
Oh,
happy birthday!
I think the happy birthday actually messed things up for Ryazo right there. It was very weird how like some of those hits connected, but regardless, yeah, Narukami should be going down from this combo provided things, yeah, don't drop. There we go.
Yeah. Yosuro has to make this solo Adachi comeback, but it's not looking good right now. But unfortunately, that J214B whipped, and oh, this could be the start of something. Believer of the 2B.
Ooh, baits out the throw, but not ready for the burst afterwards, and oh, just gets mashed on there at the end. And Ryazo going to be taking their second game up 2-1.
Yeah, and you know, another thing too is that like none of these games are just going like just heavily in one or each other's favor, and I think that's a testament to just how much they know each other's like play style and their antics to move forward in this bracket.
Indeed, indeed, and well, we're just it's kind of like a similar vein to what we saw between Serene and TomoA, and also kind of Monkey and TomoA as well. It's just like we're seeing experience like with players like who know each other's quirks, who know like ins and outs of like a lot of their game plans. So seeing multiple layers being thrown in terms of offense, and this is looking very similar to game one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, baited the throw, but not getting anything off of it. Getting crossed up again. Ryazo taking some of that pressure back, and life totals are about even on both sides. Trying to go for the JC, but unfortunately not working out. But the JC, and that's an Yumi.
Absolutely. And, well, this is very much like game one from what we're seeing now. Will Ryazo make it a repeat and bring things back in this 1v2? So far, the start of it not looking too good in that regard.
Trying to keep them in the vortex right now. The pressure's on. Cross combo available. Trying to see if they'll catch him flinching, but unfortunately not yet. Just keeping the precedence in the corner, and that just gets an opening on the overhead, and I believe if they don't drop this combo, this should be good.
Cross slash into cross slash once again. And what do you know, folks? I called it. We're going to game 5 between these two. 2-2 between Yosuro and Ryazo. Last game to determine who moves on.
You just had to call it, didn't you?
Look, I'm sorry I was right.
I still believe in the bond we share.
But yeah, it's just God, I think I cursed at you because I was mentioning how things go back and forth, but that was just so one-sided on Yosuro's end.
Yeah, no, that was looking like game one, but with the addendum of Yosuro does not let them out of the corner.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd imagine that the pressure's on. It is losers final, or not losers final, but losers quarterfinals. But either way, someone will be packing their bags in a sense. I can't believe that hit on probably on the way down.
Yeah, I took a big fiery punch to the face. Not quite following up on the assist. I'm kind of surprised by that from Ryazo. Probably anticipating a burst, more likely.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just like keep them, just to see if they'll presently. But an excellent backdash from Yosuke, but unfortunately didn't block the second part of the seed that came back around.
Yeah, unfortunately, if the first part of seed does not hit, the second part is still considered to be a low. But I really do think you cursed this, man, because this is not one-sided, or this is not like back and forth between them. This is both these games have been completely one-sided.
Look, I mean, it's back and forth because it was one-sided on Yosuke last game, and it's looking one-sided on Ryazo's end. And I think with that, I don't think they're going to kill this fight yet unless this crossfade connects, and yes, it does. And Ryazo moves on and loses side of this bracket, and Yosuke will be bowing out.
Solid play between them. Go on. It's interesting how that worked out, but I am also like looking forward to seeing if things will work out the same between these two as we saw in ladder, or if there's a different story to how this works out.
Yeah. Yeah, Sonikun keeping up the pressure and gets opened up by the 5A with a marvelous to boot too. But unfortunately, accidentally did 6P instead of 5P. Couldn't get a full combo. but good presence of mind to DP that gap on 214B.
Oh no, yeah, tried to go for something cheeky right there, but no dice. Oh my god, that's so much damage. That's so much damage. It's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, and just like that, like it was looking not too great for Razzo at the moment, but just able to take it back at that wake up super to DHC, and it's all to solo heart. And they're bleeding. Like if they get tapped once, I feel like that's going to be currents for them.
Oh well, the same can be said for Razzo's Merkava as well. Oh,
Ooh.
yep. I was waiting for something like that to happen throughout any of Razzo's sets with Hakumen, I ain't going to lie.
Yeah. No, it's definitely like something they like, as far as I know, with the sets that we've seen of Razzo so far, they haven't brought that out. So, you know, I think another thing to consider in the overall, like, I guess quote-unquote metagame of these ladder formats is that, you know, you don't want to reveal everything off the bat. You know, just, you know, the saying, save it for nationals. And I feel like the quote-unquote nationals in a sense is when you make top. So
exactly.
We're seeing, like, potentially, like, this, like, you know, maybe even this is just a second layer of the pressure that Razzo can employ on Sonikun. So it's up to Sonikun to, like, potentially readjust to like some of this new stuff that Razzo is bringing out.
Absolutely, and yeah, it's just like I don't know. We'll have to see how things shake up between them. But yeah, no, it's definitely something that I feel like they have to really consider going in there. It's like, yeah, no, this is like ladder was serious, but this is like top 8 now. This is a different ball game entirely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, unfortunately, just Razzo getting outboxed in that sequence, but fortunately for them, a drop combo in the corner. But yeah, just one thing about Sonikun that I don't see from a lot of parts as of late, or like at all for the most part, is just their like willingness to use like charged like B button to just nullify for like incoming projectiles, especially ones that are more telegraphed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not looking good for Razzo right now. Off the solo Hakumen. Definitely still doable.
Well, it looks like that's not going to be doable anymore. Going into cross raid, going to be killing off the Hakumen. Very, very convincing round from Sonikun there.
Yeah, just overall, that was like a clear example of just like what can happen during a hard. Like that character, like off of most of their enders, like they can just put you in a vortex and just not let you get out. And there's so many ways of like ending your combos and the way you just like set up your Oki with like just a character even solo, to where, you know, things can get terrifying. And you know, I mentioned before that Sonikun has to adjust to maybe the next layer that Razzo has, but Razzo also has to adjust to whatever like next layer that Sonikun is. And this happy birthday isn't going to do them any favors.
Oh my god, that was 10.5k. Oh wow! Very, very solid like snipe out from the air from Razzo, and taking Sonikun all the way to the corner for that too.
Bringing the burst. Yeah, just keeping the combo clean. And yeah, bringing the Hakumen just slightly, a little more healthy than Merkava, allowing them to get the red health back. And oh yeah, now the oppression starts. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, Sonikun does have burst available, but Razzo does have a lot of meter can cancel into, I believe, 214C for that counter hit, or for that like little like forward advancing.
The Yanagi, yeah.
Yeah, the Yanagi, and you know, like at any point during that time they can cancel from a special. So I'd imagine Sonikun was ready for that and just didn't want to risk letting Heart get hurt.
As we saw there, yeah, kind of Razzo sort of like kind of making Sonikun try to flinch a little bit. No dice on that front. Oh my god, yeah, I don't know what side that was.
Yeah, and also just seeing that general what's the word for it?
Oh no!
Oh, did it have the meter?
If they had the meter, that was it.
Yeah. Oh. Fox playing in the helicopter. But unfortunately, yeah, the S4P has a pretty good, big hitbox. And yeah, it's not going to be it, unfortunately. One-touch situations all around, but the gun will get Sonikun their second game.
I definitely saw a sword swing coming out from Razzo. If that was a little bit later on Sonikun's end, that would have wouldn't have worked. Wouldn't have worked at all.
Yeah. And also just like, I feel generally speaking, you know, Razzo was also trying to snipe out the, just basically call out like an unsafe assist. But unfortunately it didn't work out, and Razzo was looking for another team that they've been pretty proficient with. I wouldn't like, they don't have as much time as it compared to the Kawahaka. But this team, as we mentioned before when Riley was playing, is that they technically only need one touch. And if they're able to get that, they can unblockable it.
Well, we're going to be seeing some damage at the very least on this team. And, yeah, you know, about 8k on both is nothing to sneeze at for sure.
Oh, got crossed up, but Sonikun wasn't ready for it. Tried to send out the orbs. And, yeah, just trying to make something happen here. And Sonikun is trying to run the offense, but gets a good cross-up instant overhead. Just a nice 7.4k. Where do you block? Where do you block?
Well, you don't burst in, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
God, look at that damage, like 9.5k. Ooh, very risky call to make. Fortunately, yeah, not. Oh, you're gone.
Yeah. Thankfully, not dead just quite yet. But yeah, both characters, they're not in a good position, either of them. And you know, a little bit of a risky situation, but thankfully, I was able to. It opened them up, but oh god.
That's gonna be down goes Carmine.
Yeah,
Sonikun. Gun not quite able to kill. Could be the difference maker potentially, depending on how things go.
Yeah. Cross combo is over. Pull out the super, but unfortunately not just enough time, but Sonikun wasn't ready for a full punish. And yeah, just playing this defensive game hits the heart, but Sonikun stays patient. Good DP
These
though.
DPs from Sonikun are insane. Like, they've been working out so well and paid off dividends. That is another win for Sonikun over Razzo, and they are in winner's side of grand finals for that.
Yeah. Yeah, excellent work to them, and you know, getting the run back. Yeah. So we're closing up on the night. Monkey versus Ryazo. This will be a good one.
Indeed, indeed. And already Monkey's starting off really strong out the gate. Active swap going to be confirming, and already putting Ryazo in a precarious situation. Look at this. Oh no.
Yeah, the pressure's on, and
Yeah, no, that was planned. That was calculated.
keeping the pressure up, and excellent defense by Ryazo so far, but you press buttons on sand kick. What are you doing? That's super plus. I understand though, but
Oh, the DP bait. That's not going to be a kill. But I mean, next interaction is very much going to lead to something like that if you're not careful. Well, you're dead.
and they just got opened up just like that, and yeah, Monkey with a perfect channeling some of that vitriol that Razzo had in that last match, and just perfecting Ryazo.
Yeah, it seemed like Ryazo just did not want to try and engage a lot of that time, and I'm just like, you kind of have the team that can do that and maybe like ignore a few things here and there, but yeah, just didn't want to risk anything. But unfortunately, just I guess Monkey had the can opener there.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Yeah, just
Get ready.
unfortunately it didn't work out there, and just probably like made like all the wrong decisions, or just have a little bit of a panic moment. And yeah, hopefully that doesn't phase Ryazo too much, and they can continue on, starting with the 9 this time. You know, to maybe have some more of a like mid-range control, like strong mid-range tools to just try and keep these two at bay. Because as we saw in the last match, if they get in, It's not going to be a good time, and it's definitely not going to be a good time again because of a happy birthday.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna get into Oh no, fall out! Yeah, that's going to suck actually because of how long the combo timer was running. Assists contribute to that. So it was looking really good. I think he should have just gotten the sword super, quite honestly.
Yeah.
But
right after the ground shard.
Yeah. Oh. I think you're close to losing Gordeau for this.
Yeah. I think Ryazo is going to try and take out the Gordeau right now. Aerial Ray doesn't have the mirror to extend, so they stay alive for now, but
no.
Oh my goodness.
That doesn't work. The invuln on that is way too long.
Yeah. Trying to call out, but going to kill the Yumi might sacrifice the Gordeau the Susanoo for this. Actually, no, just not quite yet, but they're going to be put in like a very precarious situation here. Yeah, how do you fight this as Gordeau?
I mean, that's a start. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get anything else going. Oh my god!
What a snipe with the second hit, the 2B. Just navigating around. Yeah. Yeah, just trying to navigate around and. Ooh.
Oh my god,
what a catch!
With the counter hit, yeah, I was able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately with 9, they do have a pretty interesting hurt box. So some combos don't work on, some of the members, or some of like the bread and butters that some members of the cast have don't work on 9.
Oh, wasn't ready for the Scarlet Vein, and Ryazo going to be tying things up 1-1. That was such a back and forth between them.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, like I understand like the overall risk, like inherent risk of, I don't blame Monkey for like doing the sword super and just getting punished by 9 off of that. But I definitely think that in the ideal situation, you definitely I firmly believe in maintaining the 2v1 as much as possible. So
absolutely.
I don't blame Monkey for that decision, but unfortunately just things didn't work out, and just with how proficient Ryazo is with 9 at the end of the day, just was able to make the solo comeback.
All right, and we'll see how things shape up for the rest of this set between them. I mean, it's oh my goodness. Already off to another good start for Monkey.
Yeah. Get the pressure up. No mirror push block.
Oh my god, what a catch.
Oh, but teleported through the 5B. Yeah, unfortunately that move is a little more it's pretty telegraphed, and Ryazo just had the right call there and was able to punish the Gordeau.
Good point to burst.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, just
had
had enough time to whiff the 4A, and then just do another one, just because of how low of a tough it is. And yeah, that looks like game for Ryazo. Game 2.
Absolutely. Yep. Was off to a good start for Monkey, but unfortunately, Ryazo was able to get a few good hits in and then get the happy birthday that really just put a stop to a lot of Monkey's shenanigans, and well, that's the way it crumbles, unfortunately.
Yeah. Doesn't look like either players are too phased by it. Monkey's maybe thinking about it. They do have a Susanoo Narukami in the back if they want to pull that out, because, well, just objectively speaking, Narukami is by far the better character, but they are sticking to their guns. They're being loyal to the character they really enjoy. And, as I mentioned before, this is definitely the comfort pick, and they definitely want to see it through.
All right, let's see how much that comfort pick carries them.
Good air-to-air by Ryazo. Interesting time to burst, but Ryazo's still able to get the punish and bringing Monkey's Gordeau to the corner. And Just into the situation, but gets out. Good defense.
That was actually really solid defense out of that situation, and yeah, Monkey getting some hits in on the 9, keeping pressure going.
Good
Gets
cross,
the cross up.
And, you know, takes back the corner. Good defense by so far by Monkey, but a good counter call assist. Trying to keep the pressure up in a sound situation. Unfortunately, went a little too far.
Oh no!
Happy birthday! Thankfully, Gordeau dropped out, but this, I don't think it's curtains for. Actually, yeah,
you really underestimate how much damage this team can do.
No, I was just thinking like, oh, you know, they don't have enough time to go into March, but yeah, unfortunately, Yumi scaling, it's not in the room with us.
It can definitely hurt you.
Yeah.
Which is definitely what it is doing to Gordeau, and I think with that, yep, Ryazo will be taking the set 3-1 over Monkey Smile. We'll be moving on to face off against Razzo, so we do have a repeat occurrence of this unfortunately named match. Razzo going with the Yumi Chie.
Yeah, this is an interesting thing. You know, I can understand in some ways on why Razzo is starting with this, because it's like, comparatively speaking, like a lower maintenance team in terms of the way they operate compared to Merkava Hakumen. And, you know, also another thing too is that Ryazo could be getting just well adjusted overall to how Yumi Chie works, and then just throw them for a, like, and just throw a curveball at them, and just, what's the word for it? Throw a curveball at them, and eventually just, you know, bring back the Merkava Hakumen, throwing off what the adjustments they made for Chie Yumi, and go from there. But unfortunately, Ryazo looks pretty pissed about how that last set went, and is just going full offense.
Absolutely, and yeah, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ryazo just completely foot on the gas, no brakes, and kind of steamrolled Razzo in that first set, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's time to make the change right now, if anything, just to be more comfortable. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think it's a good call, because ultimately, this is the team that won them this set.
Mm-hmm.
Like, against these two. And, you know, just bring it out early. You do run into the risk of, you know, just making the proper adjustments. But given a player of tenure like Razzo, they definitely have, like, more than enough layers to add to the mix. And just, you know, I'd imagine they're going to bring out, like, something right off the bat to just really throw Ryazo off if given an opportunity.
I mean, currently it seems like that's going to be the case right now. Razzo, this is looking very similar to that other game we saw in the last set of, yeah, just once again, Razzo putting Ryazo in a situation in the corner and just them not having answers for it. But so far, could be going worse.
Yeah. Hakumen not looking too good right now. Just wants to try and find a way to bring them in relatively safely. Good time to burst. Merkava is coming in. And trying to get some damage on the board. And just trying to find a good opening in. Gets clipped, but unfortunately a little too far for the 5AA to connect. Counter hit low, unfortunately. And yeah, Razzo is trying to bring 9 in and just put them into an unfortunate situation in the corner yet again.
Oh yeah, gets the cross-up teleport once again. This is going to be really rough for Merkava. Yeah, fortunately, with how Hakumen's burst works, it's a little tricky to like kind of get burst punishes with that. Oh, I was gonna say that's a really good starter.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, didn't work out, but gets a cross-up, and I think that, yeah, that's a dead Yumi.
Yep.
Keeping the pressure up, good DP. Oh no, yeah, gets clipped low by the seed. Yeah, off of the poorly timed 5B, unfortunately for Razzo Hakumen. It's all the solo Merkava, and yeah, life totals are not looking too good right now. They president soon.
I was gonna say, like, I understand wanting to hold on to it, but at the same time, you are. Oh my goodness. Oh.
The world won't change.
Oh, all right, and Ryazo up 2-0 over Razzo. It seems like the Hakumen Merkava is definitely going to have to bring out all the stops in order to make this work for them.
Yeah, and Ryazo is just making all the adjustments and learning from their last set and just putting the pressure on Razzo to make something happen here by Ryazo being up 2 games. So they this is quite literally their last chance in the PC side of the show.
Indeed, and already not off to a good start here with how this round start went. Ryazo taking Razzo to the corner. Merkava having to deal with the seed. Yeah, unfortunately, this is and that's the thing. Yeah, Hakumen burst is a little tricky to punish like that.
Yeah. And it's oh no, just got counter hit on the 5B. But yeah, it's one of the things where I feel like that's just like one small piece of the pie on why people think Hakumen has like some pretty eccentric ways of like playing certain matchups and can. I don't think they can get away scot-free in a lot of situations, but they do have tools to bail themselves out. But this is a good chance for Razzo to get something started here. Catching on the super so Yumi can't burst in, and yeah, the pressure's on.
Oh no. Oh jeez, okay. That could have been really bad actually for Razzo, but not quite gonna lead to a kill. Oh yeah, burst in to save the 9.
Oh, what an excellently timed 6P. And yeah, just bringing this Yumi into the corner, and yeah, Razzo's just keeping the pressure on. Not too unfazed about the life lead, but now it's about evened up.
Oh, I think there was a Kara cancel there because I'm very certain I saw a button on Merkava.
Yeah, no, I definitely saw it too late, and yeah, just an excellent Kara cancel from Razzo, able to eventually kill off the Yumi, and the 9 going down as well, and Razzo pulling out all his stops and getting a game on the board.
One on the board, but still 2 more to go if they want to actually take this set. And Ryazo's not making it easy.
Yeah.
At all.
I just... oh gosh. Yeah, like honestly, like on both ends I can understand if the pressure's on too. Just rapid fire, I'd imagine I wouldn't say that they're at their wits' end, but they are definitely very much in a position where they might be feeling a little bit of burnout. I see the timestamp right now. We're clocking in about 4 hours.
Definitely been a long time with this bracket, and that's kind of what I was saying earlier, how it's just kind of like you get through the ladder phase of things and then you get into top 8. It's a real measure of like your endurance as a player, like just like how long you can keep going, like maintaining the like the level of play you need to keep like progress, really. So might be starting to see some elements of that, but unfortunately, yeah, no throw counter. Interesting.
Yeah.
But no follow-up after. Oh my god.
Yeah, unfortunately they're trying to do like a quick like JA, but unfortunately got like a TK fireball instead, unfortunately. Working out for Razzo here in a sound situation. Oh yeah, blocks overhead, try to bait a burst, but getting clipped low. Good punish as well, and oh god, yeah, it's falling apart for Ryazo real quickly in this game 4 here.
I mean, all it takes is one situation. Yeah, I was gonna say, like it really can fall, like it can fall apart either way. So very good counter on that Oki situation, and good defense actually from that. Oh my god.
I understand what Ryazo's trying to go for because the Hakumen is pretty close, and 9's JA does have quite a bit of distance on it. So like, I don't blame them for trying to go for that, like basically that far of an attempt to snipe out the JA, but unfortunately didn't work out and lost 9 for it.
Absolutely, and I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, If Yumi just throws those out willy-nilly, it's like, well, what does she do if it's like a void in front of Hakumen? Like that. Like that.
I understand the attempt of trying to do something a little cheeky, but unfortunately didn't work out. But unfortunate drop by Razzo. But
What'd they press?
was that a counter hit?
I don't know if that was a counter hit, but that was definitely maybe like they were trying to jump out and we caught the jump squat. I don't know, but they got caught unawares by it.
Yeah, like I want to say like the pressure, like the mental stack and the pressure was definitely on, but like it didn't seem like they were pressing a button or anything. I think they were just like at the last moment they were probably expecting an active switch.
Probably, yeah. I mean, whatever the case may be. Whoa. What happened? That was 2, right?
Yeah, that was 2-2. Okay, they're back.
Okay. I think maybe they might have miscounted or something. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah. But yeah, last game, last round, winner moves on to grand finals.
Could go. I don't know how it's gonna go between these two, honestly. I want to say either way, but it's just it could be one-sided. We've seen it before.
Yeah. You know, it could very well be that way, but and just Ryazo getting the first opening here in this set and can't take them into the corner. Yeah, that's been like a really interesting tale of the tape at the moment, where it's just, you know, Razzo has been getting scot-free, like getting away scot-free with these bursts away Hakumen's burst works, and good DP. The counter just not wanting to deal with that, but gets opened up by the 5B, and yeah, they just good time to burst, but unfortunately they're being put back in this vortex. See it unblockable. Doesn't go for the unblockable this time, but they're still in the corner. Good whiff of the DP with the teleport. I don't think this is a dead cover just yet, but it's not looking good for Razzo right now.
It really isn't. I mean, we've seen it before. It's just one situation is all it takes, especially, well, it's going to be a little bit more difficult now, especially with Merkava at literal one-touch situation now.
It's definitely a struggle. I mean, Razzo is very proficient on this Hakumen, but trying to go for a burst, but yeah, it gets punished, and this could be the turnaround to everything right now. I'll try to bait something, but went for a good DP attempt. Good defense by Razzo so far. Clipping both of them. Oh my god, I can't believe that 5A hits from that far.
I'm so surprised that hit both of them, I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was only gonna hit one. I was gonna say it's a long climb, but I think that's going to be it. Not quite able to reach the peak, and Ryazo taking it 3-2 over Razzo. Not getting double jeopardy, avoiding that, and moving on into loser side of grand finals.
In the first 3 out of 5 to send him to losers, and then it has to win another 3 out of 5. And the bracket resets. The score resets if Ryazo does take the first 3 out of 5.
Exactly.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
All right, here we go.
Good clip on that aerial, the 214B attempt.
Could have definitely gone so badly for Sonikun. We could have seen Heart pretty much almost die for that.
Yeah. Getting clipped right there. That was a little interesting. I did see them get opened up, I believe by a low, but unfortunately wasn't ready for it. And yeah, Sonikun looking pretty good right now, baiting the burst and just getting a good amount of damage on the Yumi as well. Good cross up, but avoids it with a good push block just to make the situation a little awkward to do a cross combo. But unfortunately, a mistimed 2B will allow Ryazo to get a good opening.
Oh, yeah, kind of same situation. You don't want to be there. Unfortunately, Sonikun not able to get through it, and now you're in the corner against this team.
Yeah, unfortunately, a little too far. gets punished for it. Yumi should be going down for the count here. Yeah, just bring the S in, let the heart heal in the back for a little bit. Just,
Oh my god,
that's
that's actually
nice.
connected.
Nice combo. Safe resonance. Able to get a combo after the resonance calling. And then bring it back into the corner. Oh, that was nasty. What side do you block?
Not the side I picked, I'll tell you that.
Good time to burst. So that's the end of a combo, but it's just, you know, to keep S safe as much as possible. Not have to deal with another death situation, but Sonikun is looking a little worse for wear right now because everyone's in one-touch in one-touch zone.
Ooh!
Oh my.
Yeah, it's really just any unfortunate assist call will do it. Any, ooh, not able to convert. Gun not quite reaching. Ooh, calls out the homing and
Oh, the DP, and it works. Sonikun taking the first game from the skin of their teeth.
I ain't gonna lie. With how far I saw that SDP hit, I thought 9 was gonna fall out and punish.
No, that's what I was
held
thinking
my
too.
breath. I held my breath because I thought that Ryazo was gonna win off of that working. Oh, jeez.
Get ready.
Yeah, thankfully for Sonikun, the SDP actually worked as intended this time around.
Oh, yeah,
how-
that's another thing that was really smart from Ryazo. Scarlet Veins projectile invuln.
Yeah. And like, you know, Sonikun, as I mentioned before, they really like their applications of the charge like B buttons and 214B. Just to kind of catch the opponent off guard and send out a couple of rewards to help out with their offense. And, you know, it worked out very well right there. And there it goes again. Went unpunished this time, but good call out, and that's a dead 9.
At 9, down for the count. Yumi not looking too good to start things out for their anchor position. Sonikun, yeah, looking, oh, brave DP from Ryazo, but working out in their favor. This is rough to call. Like, Yumi doesn't do too much outside of resonance, but like, yeah, is Ryazo going to get a lot of use out of that? Because they've already spent the meter on push block, in meter cooldown, and yeah, not really able to use that offensive application of it.
Yeah, they did get like some health back, I suppose, but yeah, just overall, still has to deal with, you know, a very healthy SNR, and it's definitely doable. We have seen Ryazo do make comebacks like this happen with solo Yumi. I know we've been talking a lot about how the 9 is a huge problem, but they have done this before, and an excellent combo off of the instant overhead by Sonikun. Yeah, just wait it out. Don't go for like a counter super just to try and, you know, call it out. Just keep it as simple as possible. And Sonikun already on match point. This could potentially
Like tournament point, really, yeah.
Yeah, tournament point. So they're getting very close. You know, it's just right around along the horizon, but you know, we have seen it time and time again with you know, like we mentioned, they do have some history together, and we have seen them make on-the-fly adjustments to, you know, get their run back against people like Razzo. So it's definitely doable, but Sonikun is just looking extremely healthy right now.
I mean, it's not out yet. Like, again, it could very much be turned around very, very solidly for Ryazo, but it's, I mean, that's on them. Like, they have to climb this 2-0 deficit and again, not only do it once, but twice, essentially.
Yeah. And unfortunately with those opening sequences, not a decent amount of damage. I'm not, but a happy birthday, and I don't think that's going to be a kill, and Sonikun just unfortunately dropped it, but they're looking good so far. Yeah, don't want to burst in the 9 because it's a little spooky to bring in a character that's already bleeding. Looking good so far. Trying to create some pressure with the projectiles with the 6P in the back. Trying to call something out, but yeah, just Sonikun has that base covered. Oh no!
Oh,
I
tried
understand
to
what
beat
they're
it
trying to do.
first. Yeah. Good hit on the 9 stuff out the cross combo. Oh, wait. I was going to say, yeah, if you want to save her, you got to be careful about spending the gun. And the kick from the heavens. And that'll do it. You know, saving the frames. Didn't want to go through the whole victory animation. Didn't want to do that. I understand. But my goodness, that'll be it. Yeah, that's Sonikun taking the PC Paragon online bracket.
$212. Ooh, and we are up to the match. Let's go.
All right, those get readies were on deck, and we have Yumi, Akihiko, Punch Boy activate, and the matching outfits. Looking cool in blue versus Mean and Red, Ruby and Hyde. JGotchaBEEzy side. All right, so it'll be the loser's side to kick things off. So let's go. As already called the assist, make Akihiko force the block, and Ruby's got to chill out in this corner.
Ooh, getting caught by the overhead though. JGotchaBEEzy immediately switching Hyde in there and getting a nice punish on the Akihiko. Definitely gonna have to capitalize the damage on that because Akihiko just does so much damage. Oh, you can't forget though, Hyde does a ton of shit. Just gotta get him blocked.
Hey, Punch Boy's coming through with a nice counter hit air to air, leading to just some nice damage. Hachi with a slight lead here. And of course with the Yumi assist, punishes the tag into the Ruby, and now Ruby's gonna get punched up to take damage.
Oh, she's gonna get punched up and taken back down to the ground. Is there a reset? No! No reset! Hachi giving some space though, maybe for a little call out. Ooh. I respect it, I respect it.
The throw attempt was nice too. But there's the reverse comes out, counters active. No punish there, but Akihiko coming to the back just to make sure we're fine with the kill rush assist. Now some Hyde chip, never mind. Yumi 5A, yes please.
Full combo should take him out, I believe, yeah. With Akihiko staying there, going ahead, sending them up into aerial raid and taking out JGotchaBEEzy's Hyde already.
I like that Hachi just walked back mid-screen. Just got that right space to get that neutral jump, land the pressure. JGotchaBEEzy couldn't pop the resonance. So then just got hit up in game 1 Hachi.
Yeah, let's see what adaptations JGotchaBEEzy can do. Hey Raph, I've got a piece of BBTAG trivia for you, and for you too, chat. Okay, so whenever I first joined the online Blazblue cross tag battle community, I came across a phrase while listening to commentary by none other than like Master Cheap, saying something about a BZ buzzsaw, which of course is Ruby's buzzsaw. I just thought that was what the move was called. I didn't know that term was coined because of JGotchaBEEzy himself. He's now returning back to PlayStation after having taken a break to go play on Switch while they've been away. So I don't think that's something a lot of people know nowadays, but that is a phrase that still goes around.
And we'll return to the BZ buzzsaw. Let's see if we can saw our way to a game win to tie things up, as JGotchaBEEzy's already iced up in the center and now just heavy under pressure, but gets the hit on Akihiko. Yumi comes through with the snowbird. Now we're just trading blows as an assist and a point character just getting hit up. Oh, nice.
You definitely have to be careful about trying to hit the assist. Hachi's doing a great job of using his assist to bait any sort of movement from Hyde and ultimately get a pretty decent punish off of it. I mean, like we said before, this team does a lot of damage.
I love the cross combo too. Leave Akihiko safe, get the little frame trap, punish JGotchaBEEzy for trying to tag the Punch Boy. Nice. And so far so good. Hachi's been doing a good job of blocking these Ruby 4Ps, and then immediately just comes out with the Yumi swinging.
Into the aerial rave. Not using Akihiko quite yet. Going for bait perhaps. In with the overhead, let it ride. Say your prayers.
Kerblam! Tough little road here for JGotchaBEEzy. It's all down to the Hyde. Level 3 residence, but doesn't get to pop it again. What? Has a meter? Has a chance? Has to quick block activate, or else I'm gonna be in for a world of hurt.
Oh, no confirm on the mid though.
Oh, big chance.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be a happy birthday. That's unfortunate, but that's still a lot of damage to the Yumi.
Okay, there's the jump over. Catches the low. Can't get out of this. Should be enough damage. That's gonna be great to tie things up. For Hyde still really low on life here. Chunky Akihiko, a lot of health, a lot of damage potentially. Ooh, no punch.
The air was so clean, but there was no confirm on the landing. JGotchaBEEzy's out of there. Hachi definitely has advantage right now in terms of health and resources, but opting not to pop Resonance Spot yet. Very nice grab tech.
Push blocking right on time. Waiting to throw. Ooh, gotta be careful here. Yeah, a lot of chip damage coming out on Hachi's side. JGotchaBEEzy can't take a single hit. Oh no!
The confirm with the anti-air is gonna go ahead and put the second point up for Hachi on the board. Currently at set point.
Do not be ashamed.
Alright, big punches, binging big wins.
You had the upper hand this time.
Akihiko knows how to make an entrance and to keep the momentum going. JGotchaBEEzy just, unfortunately, with both their characters, the Ruby's been kind of denied in bits and places, so it's been hard for them to get their advantage and get that lead you can enjoy when you have the two characters to one.
Yeah, absolutely. They've definitely been very reliant on their Hyde. That being said, I think it's just because the Ruby's been taken out too quickly. I don't think that's a choice. If anything, I would be surprised if they let Ruby be the first character to go again this round, if it were to go that way. Fingers crossed, of course it doesn't. Let's see if they make some adjustments, but...
Yeah, and I can understand. I like how they're playing around, like using Ruby as the assist, because the Ruby assists are very potent, like the Yumi assists. But then at the same time, it's like, you know, you do your bursts, try to keep your Hyde safe, and it's Ruby kind of stuck there in that situation. So it's always kind of the hard part, right? Whereas if you start the Ruby, then you can burst into the Hyde and then rely on the Hyde for a bit. So it's kind of that tough game when you have the chances of getting out of these hits or pressure, you know, when fighting out the situation of your character being there as a sitting duck, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're taking a second, maybe just a breather.
Big things.
Maybe the pizza got to the door and
or the wrong order, yeah.
yeah. Maybe it's the wrong order.
Womp womp.
Okay, well Hachi's gone ahead and readied up. I was like, maybe they're just waiting for one or the other. Maybe they're trying to be polite.
Right,
I think that is what it is. They were just trying to be polite. Honestly, I respect it.
All right, so we're gonna bring in for game number 3. Seems like it's gonna be Akihiko leading the charge as always, but then Ruby Rose will be on the side of JGotchaBEEzy here, as they are now stuck in the situation that they have to win 3 straight to keep their hopes of being in the bracket alive. Let's see what you can do.
Absolutely, we'd have to see the reverse 3-0. They know they have a mountain of time ahead of them, but Hachi's not holding back. They're not happy. Ooh, unfortunate grab whiff.
Nicely timed here, and the side swap, but a great tech from Hachi on the throw. There's the BZ buzzsaw, but Razzo dying on reaction, catching both characters.
No confirm from the 5A. Hachi has been very safe, making sure to get these happy birthdays in the movement. Did she? Oh no, Ruby did not make it out of there. Raw super, but I don't think that's gonna be it. Man, Hachi decided to go. Why didn't we keep it simple? Hachi wanted to style him like it was Persona 5. Oh my god.
Well, I never saw it coming, and neither I did not see the 3-0 coming either. But Hachi taking the big win, getting a big happy birthday, and then just immaculate sequencing to finish off the game and the set.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very solid throughout the entire set. But we do have something else in our near future, that being Serene Smile up against Sykes.
Well, all right. Sykes, a player near and dear to your heart, and Serene Smile, another a really valiant warrior and fun to watch, especially with the big old Waldstein. And then the petite little Rachel in the back, right? Nice little combination there. But Sykes, Ruby, Adachi, nice little classic team here.
Yeah, seeing a lot of Ruby so far in today's bracket. Everybody keep track of your Ruby count. We're at 2 currently. Sykes staying in with the overhead, keeping Adachi out, but not going to be able to sustain more off that. Oh, I thought he was going to be able to jump over the DP. Wow.
Clutch little hit. Keeps Serene Smile's Waldstein in this. Still gets the slash, getting some hits. But then the big Zito. Serene Smile's gotta find a way to get.
George.
Oh, wait a minute.
George claims life. Oh, he's going out there. Okay, the command grab super is going to do a lot, but that's not going to be able to completely take out the Ruby, and Serene knows that. They're keeping that 2-meter on deck. Ooh, and it
The
paid
unblockable
off.
setup was so good. Catching out the up back and tagging into the Rachel, getting a lot of damage, but Waldstein's got to be careful. There's the buzzsaw. We're gonna switch out. Yes.
Oh my god, yeah. There's George.
Oh, the punish! Never mind, I lied! Whoa!
I thought it was going to be a punish. No, the arm hitbox was still back there.
And we managed to get Waldstein out safely, forcing the burst. Big EX slashes though, and oh no, drops the flop. But you flop, you can't stop.
Well, apparently they can. Waldstein's out of the game now, Raph. That cost them the walls. Oh man, a very unfortunate drop. Oh, the George almost taking out Ruby, but not fortunate they're out of there.
Punish?
Oh!
No escape, Adachi. You cannot leave this game that easily. Yeah. Spooky season is in full effect.
Everyone
So is George.
Out your Halloween decoration in August, and so does Rachel. Dang, Serene up 1 already.
Just a nice little setup to get enough of the Windstocks back, drop the George, and then just you see her in block stun calling the wind right as she blocked to bring George right there.
Mhm.
And just because like you can hit George to get rid of him, but bringing him from the backside says like I don't need Waldstein to make a sandwich. We can just have a frog sandwich and there you go. Game 1
just-
Serene.
Amazing awareness of where George was.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Not that I'd recommend a frog sandwich, but I mean, you better like Louisiana.
You know what? You're right. I kind of missed that whole thing.
Alright.
The lore of Raph continues. Waldstein struggling a bit to get in. Sykes definitely putting up a wall. Every Zio in the book, ending with the BZO. Waiting
yo,
the front,
who's
he's
there?
busted.
Oh, no, he's not there anymore. Ruby just squashed them.
Yeah.
I'm sad now.
Ruby ran over poor George.
Oh, reversal. Side swap too. That's really good. Sykes down the corner here.
Ooh, very nice low from Serene. Sykes opting to immediately burst out of it, though.
Serene with a pretty sizable lead. Adachi with a lot of recoverable health, but it is sandwich time. Nice combo. Into
Welcome to
super.
Subway.
Oh god.
Going for
Oh,
the
again.
DP. Very nice burst from Serene, keeping themselves completely safe in that situation. Otherwise, I think that would have cost them the Rachel.
Rachel's still in here. We saw this last game, right? Where Serene doesn't let the character really recover much health. Whereas, like you see, like Adachi's gotten a lot back at the moment. Still.
Jumping over the George. Will he make it out, though? I think George is still down there. He's waiting. Very nice DP from Serene.
Oomph jump. Nice little pressure. Force up the push block. Very, very even here. Serene's out with a small lead. Oh, nice escape.
Ooh. Very nice evasion of the super.
Rachel down.
Good anti-air. No happy birthday, though.
Combo. Let's go. Nice conversion off of the active switch.
Get a drink and fries with that. Oh, unfortunate EX from Waldstein. Well, I don't know, it hit Ruby, but it...
Alright, Adachi with a pixel, and then you call the Adachi assist. Getting rid of Adachi just to make sure, and then the jump is a command grab. That's the first scoop of the day, and that is one scoop on the cone. Serene smiling with their ice cream here. Sykes got caught looking.
Dang. Yep, I don't know. I definitely feel like I would have melted from that. Holy. Yeah, the walled comeback was insane in that one. That command grab was so freaking fast.
Well, then Adachi getting tagged so soon, right? Switching out to Ruby just to let Adachi get tandem on the bench, but then calling the assist and that jump, the jump forward C, just bonking him and just said, no, go away.
If we are once again put in the same situation where Sykes would have to have a reverse 3-0 in order to keep moving on in today's bracket.
Yeah, but that Sykes hasn't played well, right? They're getting a lot of good hits, getting characters down. It's just like small little decisions. As like Serene Smile kind of like full sends it, right? And then Serene Smile just manages to clutch it out.
Oh, the third time! Give him the third high five, they'll never see it.
Okay, big reversal. Good of a risk, it worked out. George is still in effect, it finally gets spent.
Sykes isn't, but it's going to be quite a bit. Not enough to take out. Yeah, even with the DHC, that's not going to be enough to take out Waldstein, though.
Now you got a throw or overhead.
Ooh.
That's the tag. I like that. That was an assist call to try to get a swap.
Yeah, in the effort to try to make it safe, unfortunately, it did cost Serene there. Waldstein. Right now, Rachel is taking quite a bit of damage.
Good combo. Running out the
Ooh.
resonance.
Very nice DP. Trying to get out of that right corner, sending out George.
Oh, big jumps.
And that is one on the board for Sykes. Sykes saying, I'm trying to have my anime run back.
Oh, really, really good. I mean, great assist calls, excellent combos. Like, especially like, you know, I mentioned at the end, right? Getting that long Adachi combo to make sure that resonance timer just got wasted down all the way and just maintaining a good lead, not getting caught in the scrambles.
But we are ready to get immediately back into it. Let's go.
I dig it. Everyone's sticking to their guns. You know, Serene Smile again, not as common as initial, right? With the Waldstein. So it's always fun to see this character. Long limbs, great range, crazy damage. Tries to go for the flop, but a good answer into full combo. Ooh, lucky.
The Super's gonna catch the assist, but not Waldstein.
And it's not a lot of damage either. I mean, Rachel, you know, took her like a champ, and George comes through in the clutch.
George is a homie, man. George is always there.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. This is big for Sykes.
Oh, because it was a DP. There's no way out. No bursting available. Simple combo from Sykes. Nice.
They gotta keep that 2 meter as well.
Yeah, even though the assist hit the DP. Oh, wait a minute. The window to the wall.
I wasn't ready to ask.
Well, neither was Serene, as the Ruby assist cleans up and we're tied up 2-2, just like that.
Wow, taking us to our first game 5. That was fast.
All the power.
Yeah, that big cross combo just did so much for Sykes. Being able to just cancel out of that was so well. Went so well for them.
Absolutely. And then the situations, right? Avoiding the reversals and just managing to get big punishes, big damage on them. And then just such hard to see mix-ups. A really good job. Anyone's game now. Anyone's set.
Ooh. Nice anti-air call out by Sykes. Taking Serene into that left corner, setting up to be Zio. Right. Oh, but just at arm's reach. What a good DP.
Big clapper. Coming in with the slapper, but we're at Rachel. Full screen away. Gonna fly away just to make some space. Call out George. Bottom Lily. And then, yeah,
no.
You...
Sykes, you have to remember! George is there. This has been a thing recently. I've been watching a lot of Serene matches, I feel like, in particular. Watching Wednesday Night Fights and random matches that I've commentated for them. And in all of them, I'm just like, please, don't get hit by the George. Don't get hit by the George, because I've been there, man. But when you don't,
great,
you don't
right?
know.
If George isn't there, if you don't see him, you can't be there, right?
Yeah, out of sight, out of mind. And out of sight, out of mind claims so many different people.
Right now, Serene is playing out of sight as they've got the small lead here. Again, super even. Air to air. Going too fast, though. 0 to 100.
Out of sight. Out of their minds. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought they were going to get the second hit with George. Not quite. Sykes is going to be able to get maybe 5K? Yeah.
Oh, nice combo. Immediate Anna Smash, or immediate super. Kaboom.
His
And
DHC.
what a good way to send out Rachel.
Nice overhead setup from Sykes, man. Oh, what a tricky setup.
Okay. Ezio. And last chance with the low.
Oh.
And with that, if Sykes finishes it here, nice and easy with the 3Z, taking the set 3-2 with a big reverse comeback.
That really was. That was quite a crazy comeback indeed. Man, good stuff from Serene though. Holy cow. I can't believe how many times the George was hidden. They're so good at hiding Georges. They're amazing at hiding Georges in supers, in crazy 5C situations. Like, I don't know, man. Like a month or two after release, stuck with it ever since. Oh, let's go.
Then you're even dumber than I thought.
You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. And I love to see more BBTAG. Up next we have Yusuro against Puns.
Oh, Puns. One of BBTAG's strongest warriors. He's so strong at so many different fighting games. Playing the characters that they like to play, and notable for just the Kanji X any other character.
Ooh, the fake out from Yusuro. Unfortunately, it didn't look like they're going to get a full confirm off of it. Not getting a full confirm off of any of these, and now I'm scared.
Alright. Mai coming through, though. Different Mai than what was announced for City of the Wolves, but still a fun character nonetheless. Oh, up backs. Let's see what happens. Oh, active switch getting tagged out. Adachi coming through.
Very nice setup from Yusuro. Oh, into the low! But
Nice
that's not
thrust.
what he wrote! Dang!
There was no burst there to wait, but Puns didn't quite get the full confirm that they wanted. Yusuro still with a huge lead here, and Kanji getting blessed.
Call that blessed.
Getting the super right as they landed, right as the CC gauge got as full to avoid the burst, get full damage, get rid of Kanji. It's all down to Mai. And goodbye, Mai.
Yeah, unfortunate DP. I don't know if that was supposed to be DP though. It kind of looked like it was maybe a
Oh,
push.
no.
Oh! Let's not forget! Puns in with the overhead, back to neutral. It's time to play footsies.
Oh, what an
Oh.
answer!
What an anti-air.
Interesting. I like that. Recognizing Puns would want to escape, but there is nowhere safe.
Stop pretending you know me just because we spent a little time together.
Yusuro literally said, can't escape from crossing me. Oh man, they are up on the board. 1-0 currently in winners semifinals. And it looks like we are about to get out of ads soon. Let's go.
About to go into minuses. But now Yusuro add 1 to their win count, and then Puns rotating the the second character, swapping them out and saying hello to Akatsuki as he wants some chestos.
I still believe in our.
All right.
Part of a balanced breakfast.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Nice. There's BZO. Bringing in another Kami, just makes some space here. Two B whiffs. Drop kick hits. Watch your ankles. Chesto. Nice little extra
Yeah,
damage.
healthy combo. Yeah, nice humble 7k. Ooh, good backdash from Puns. Oh, the gun wall hits though.
Okay, set it and forget it. There's the Azios. Getting some great damage on Akatsuki. Ooh.
Yeah, doing quite a bit in the process. Oh, very nice response from Yusuro.
Alright, Accenture though. It's gonna be the burst here. With the meter. Oh, the crossover. We are going to Arby's. getting a big old meaty sandwich, and that's gonna be Yumi Narukami going down.
Yeah, the Narukami going for a lot of inefficient anti-airs, unfortunately, that were punished more often than not in that case. And I think that's what ultimately cost him the character.
Well, Yusoro's throwing out of it. These good air-to-airs. Keeping pressure coming along. Resonance available.
This is defense from Puns, though. Unwavering. No confirm on the air-to-air. Oh, but that kills.
Breaking a folding chair to a BBTAG brawl. Big tie game there as Puns answers back.
Yeah, Puns putting them on the board at 1-1, taking us to game 3. Okay, no team changes though, not this time.
Alright, so let's see. Adachi going first. Puns here. You gotta stick to the squad. Has a chance to switch again if they lose one more game. But we'll see what they decide to do. We can get this lead in this set 2-1 as we're gonna call the assist. We're on the other side with Adachi. Adachi gets scooped though out of the sky.
Man, Puns forced into the corner. Oh, and the DP is going to catch them on their way out. Almost confirming a combo off of it because of how high up it was. It was an unfortunate drop for Puns. Getting them back into a nice situation, though.
All that damage on Kanji red health. So can recover a lot of that back, but in a tricky spot here with Takatsuki.
Oh, that hit. Oh. Not quite right to be able to hit Narukami out of that one that time, and so that's why Yusoro is out of the corner.
Adachi back in. Gonna let Narukami heal up a little bit there. Can we get a pickup? Not quite.
Oh no.
But again, the jump over Chesto. Yusoro not ready for it.
Oh, going for the kneecaps.
No burst attempt here. Not even gonna get a chance as Puns is gonna lose to Kanji to the mix-up. And now Yusoro with a healthy lead of a level 4 Katsu gonna get immediately hit by the crouching A.
Yeah, they're gonna have to rely on that defense again if they really want to make it out of this.
It's one hit.
Not exactly getting the cross up. Oh! Yusoro was ready though!
That was so well played. I love that challenge. And this combo here should be a lot of damage to finish off the job. Puns now.
Oh, that it does. That it does. Yusoro up 2-1. Set point.
Doing a great job. Again, just not getting caught and with not taking too much damage when they do get caught. Because you can't evade everything all day long in BBTAG. Eventually you'll get put into some kind of mix-up. But, you know, if you can mitigate your damage by either properly bursting or being in, like, weird places for combos to connect, or if a person has, like, their CC gauge low, then, hey, you're kind of fine. But, yeah.
Indeed.
All right, final form Puns, church. There it is.
Final form Puns. This one matches their card, though, right? Yeah, this is the main team.
You got when you fight Puns, you got to work your way to it, right? It's like you're taking out each layer slowly but surely until you get to that big nougat center. That is now Kanji.
Puns has to deem the match worthy. Otherwise, you just get diet chair. Ooh, very
Dr.
nice.
Chair, nice confirm again. You sort of not playing games outside of BBTAG. Big punish.
Oh,
I like it.
big burst punish.
And not a lot of super bad buns from purse
Oh,
from
nice.
buns.
What are you gonna call out from the Naoto? Staying a trap? Oh, leaving the insurance behind though.
Nice crossable to low, but the low into throw, no good. Drop kick city. We're gonna have to bring in Kanji somehow. Adam Smasher's gonna do it, and that's bye-bye Naoto. Shirogane.
Kanji made it out of there though. Yusoro trying to close in that spacing and just keep that pressure on. Yeah, this is that time that you definitely have to worry about maybe seeing some possible baits.
Commander though.
With both characters.
Cash out.
Oh yeah, big cash out.
Punchy. Needs one more of those. It says it's gonna be the Adam Smasher.
Block it. He did block it.
Nice! In the chair. With friend. Nicely done. This is a good little comeback for puns. Oh.
Ooh, one overhead though. Yeah, they're waiting to pop resonance. Something puns definitely has to be super aware of. Oh, it's not gonna matter. They're not gonna need to pop it. Yusoro taking this at 3-1.
When you thought it was safe to stand up, what are you standing up for?
What are you standing up for? Oh my
I still
gosh.
believe in the bond we share.
What? With those?
Become acquainted with these names. Let's see if you can become acquainted with their gameplay.
Absolutely. And that's going to be the fun part here. And Yusoro will get to treat to see who will they be facing, so they'll be prepared for which it might be, as Chop with the Izayoi and the Chie, and Lit at Night with Chie's friend from another game, Yosuke, with the Yumi Ninja.
And Yosuke's jumping C has not... it has not stopped scaring me.
I like this as a character to fight like Izayoi, right? Izayoi's got these like interesting projectiles, has some like unique movement. Unfortunately, right now Yumi's just getting kicked up as Chie's coming through with some big damage, and we're getting the meter, which will enable Chop for the power charge kill if they find the right hit.
Yeah, ooh. Almost had it with the 5A, but unfortunately it does seem as though the assist was still active, forcing Yumi out of there. But it does seem like Chie is going to take quite a bit of damage from the circumstance.
Okay, though. Moonsaults. Nice reversal, though. The counter actually working out decently. We're going to have some meatballs. Ooh, what a risk. Did not work out the Chop.
This is pretty big damage.
And with a little bit of meter,
but painful.
Yeah, with meter, Chop would have lost a character, but still in a tough little position here. Has to switch out to Chie, and you don't really want to call those Izayoi assists while she's recovering health too much. Unless.
Got a long way to go. Oh, Yosuke's out of there. LitAtNightShow, solo Yumi.
Hey, good cast for a better character. Level 4 residence, not a lot of meter yet, but we'll build that up, and you know, Chop has to be careful. We're already eating a lot of chip.
Oh.
Chip Chop.
Opting for the jumping cheek. Super's gonna hit, but it's gonna leave her vulnerable.
That's a mosquito bite, though, when you consider what happened at the end of that.
Honestly, yes. A pretty good trade for LitAtNightShow, keeping things fairly even.
See the punish, though. Counter hit.
Yep.
Nicely done.
Big stab.
Yeah, Lit took a little bit of risk going for the Goomba Stomp, but Chop just patient on it. Nicely done.
For sure, absolutely. Oh my gosh. That Izayoi DP was very unfortunate. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Game 2, though, very, very close for the first game. A lot of good back and forth between the two. So LitAtNightShow gonna have to just light up a little bit brighter.
Working together. Reminds me of the
Plug in some extra light bulbs.
I mean, you gotta, after spooky season, then it's Christmas. We don't worry about that next time.
After we get past October, immediately going for the anti-air. LitAtNightShow going for a V/2 these gambles.
In the corner here, but again, that mobility from Yosuke. You see just how high he jumps. Like, what are you doing here, Yosuke? The Lakers need you.
Air mobility is insane.
Alright, you see Chop just backing up, taking their time with the 4P. Izayoi, nice conversion here.
Oh, almost got the V-slash, but Yumi's assist worked very well there.
Yeah, and like the reversal there, nice from Chop. The meatballs cometh, and LitAtNight happily blocks it out, and then the snowbird assist, saving Yosuke's bacon. Alright, keeps the pressure. Nice, I love that, right? Jump cancel, air dash into the assist. Create a nice little mix up there, but Izayoi still losing so much life, and watch your ankles.
What a nice low.
What an ice low.
You know what? Yeah. Good grab tech. Welcome back to Subway. You're the sandwich. Oh.
Dude, no. I treated you to Subway. That's what Chop is saying right now. Is this case gonna eat a mouthful, and he's now down to solo Yumi again.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a good confirm to go ahead and take out Chie. Not giving Chop the opportunity to burst. Oh!
That was it with the little slap.
Oh.
And that was it too.
Yes.
Not good enough.
These scrambles! Lit, you can't tell me you're going for the astral. I just saw you spend 2 meters. Oh my god! Chop has opened the door.
Oh, wait a minute. And they're storming in.
Oh, Lit has to try to keep it together right now. They cannot let the past interactions really get to them if they want to win this. They have to adapt really quickly. Oh, but the JC is unfortunately going to cost them the Yumi, and that will put the second one on the board for Chopsuey, currently sitting at set point.
It always comes back to jump C, huh?
It always comes back to jump C.
Yeah, I mean, Chop just with the patience, right? And like Lit had some small shots, but it's hard to like in the moment to truly get those confirmed, right? Like there's no way this person's gonna get hit by 5A and then they get hit by it, and you just like you gotta shake it off. Go for the next one, right? But you know, if anything, that goes to show things could have swung into Lit's favor so quickly.
Oh yeah. They're at the end in the scramble. It really could have gone either way. Okay, we are on to game 3. Will LitAtNightShow be able to keep on the legacy of having people having these crazy runbacks today?
We'll see. Already an early start as the $5 footlongs are flowing, but the jump up into the jump C is going to be a nice little start here for Chop.
Not blocking the kneecaps. That's going to put Yumi at roughly a 3rd health. And already setting up the combo.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Lit trying to find an advantage. They've kind of played at the deficit a lot here, so it's been kind of a tricky situation, especially with like how good these noise assists are at letting Chie just run rampant. And then Chop can just run away until they get their cross cage back. So just really good just overall awareness and screen positioning.
Yeah, and Chie has already refilled a lot of her red health. Things are looking pretty good for Chop right now.
Yeah, I mean they're just running this clock. They are playing the game at their pace. It's working so well. So all Yosuke can do is run at you. Okay, wait a minute. Lit catching Izayoi. Going for the speed.
Spinny spin. Put it on spin cycle. Oh, the 5B getting punished by the overhead though. Yumi not looking good. LitAtNightShow opting to get her out of there.
Oh, with the run up And almost had the burst pivot to jump forward.
Oh,
And now Yosuke's gonna
almost had
go.
the DP.
Possibly. Is this gonna finish it off?
I don't think so. Oh no, that does.
Again, it's all solo Yumi. Please don't jump C. Whatever you do, Lit, don't do it.
Throwing the meatballs. Good defense so far. Definitely blocking the kneecap this time. Oh!
But not that time.
Oh, yep. Man, that match took a long time. We got down to 63 seconds. That was a long match.
I mean, that was
man.
Chop's control, Chop's movement. Just playing the game at their pace and playing so well. They're gonna meet Yusoro in the winners.
Hachi and Puns in losers quarterfinals.
Let's go. Okay.
Yumi Akihiko's made their way back onto your screen. Kanji's back as well, but this time paired with a Blake. We haven't seen Blake yet.
Kanji's standards are very, very like high. He is just trading out boyfriends and girlfriends like no one's business. This is just who let him on Tinder?
No, there's no way he's just on Tinder. This man's got multiple apps.
Cycling through. That's why he's so many different partners. I get it. Okay.
Oh,
Yumi just kind of running into the chair. Hachi taking a lot of damage so quickly.
Yeah, with the DHC, Yumi is already going to be out of there. Oh, a nice, healthy, humble, demure 10K. Oh.
Nothing demure about this animal. Punching his way, trying to bring this back. There's the resonance. But there's the throw from Blake into the big bonk. That should be game one as Puns.
I would have gotten grabbed there. Dang. That was a good grab. That was such a good grab. What a throw. Chad, did you get thrown there? Be honest with me. Be real with me. How many of you guys made it out of there? Okay.
Get ready.
No switches. You love to see it. Blake Kanji's the next meta team. Okay, guys. Chat's declaring it.
You see, you here get a win. There's no way. It's not lost yet. So it's clearly the best team right now. Ooh, nice mix into the grab. I like that. Making it hard to see, hard to react to. Blake getting punched up. She doesn't got a lot of life either.
Yeah, and she's got to eat all of that damage as well. Oh! If the burst was still gonna get punished, why did you make her eat that much damage?
Oh wait, big jump, and a huge lead for Hachi here.
Ooh, almost had him with the anti-air from Yumi.
Big punch, that's push block. Tricky spot here for Puns. Against the low, here we go. Never mind.
Once again, at the standstill. Gotta be wary of Puns' meter as well.
Oh, counter hit. It's a bonk. Big pressure here. Hachi's losing a lot of life on Akihiko. Command grab.
Oh, they're trying to bait for any sort of burst, but Puns isn't taking it. Or Hachi isn't taking it.
The command grab switch was so good, guaranteeing the easy super just to make sure we got rid of the character and there's no burst available. But Yumi's gonna even this out, and Yumi has the lead. Here comes Hachi.
Yeah, both at level 4 resonance, but Puns definitely has the meter advantage right now.
Nice!
Oh! Unfortunate grab whip from Puns. Hachi capitalizing off of it. They're not gonna have the meter, but they're gonna send you up in an aerial rave anyway. One last interaction, and the throw is going to put them on the board at 1-1.
That was so good. Dangerous, standing next to a Kanji with full bar and a dream. But you know what? Being brave is its own reward, and Hachi ties that up.
Be prepared at all times.
Very not demure.
No, we're not demure. We're deranged.
Oh man, you're kind of right though. Is it deranged or are we degen? Let's be real. Okay, into game 3.
All right, and which character is going to be accompanying Kanji this time? Oh, we're sticking to
Still
it.
Blake! It's still Blake! I know! We found the one!
I'm glad Kanji can finally settle down. I'm so proud of him.
Honestly, I'm pretty happy.
Okay, nice job with the assist there, and the punish with the 2 big anti-air. This ain't near automata. Bonk. Just like the way the screen shakes whenever Kanji just plunges the chair into the ground. Spooky spot. Oh my goodness, it was still beating up Akihiko!
Gosh, it's not done! He's almost at half health already and he hasn't gotten to play!
And he's not going to get a chance to play. Your little brother's controller is currently not plugged in.
Hunt has refilled their entire health bar.
Oh! It's a DP though! That health can come back.
Kanji wants you there by his side, and it doesn't matter. There is no perfect for puns today. Hachi getting out of the corner.
All right, cross combo, try to get the anti-air, no good.
Barely avoiding that anti-air, honestly.
Just outranging Akihiko. This is kind of the tough part. Nice conversion there, a little bit of damage. But Hachi just has trouble to get in.
Hachi's doing a really good job of just throwing out some Blake 5-8s, but even then it's not going to be able to outrange that chair. Ooh.
Alright. So Pun's now got a little bit of a lead here. One more game to continue on in the loser side and to send Hachi home. Home Chie. Curious how this will pan out.
Me too. It's going to be a good one. I don't know, throughout that entire last match, though, Puns was just so convincing that it was their match the whole time. Not really giving Hachi much of a chance to really get in, and ultimately that was what choked out Akihiko, just not being able to get the spacing that they need to be able to get these turns. They're definitely going to have to utilize Yumi to combat this weakness of Akihiko's.
We'll see how this goes through right now. Is once more the damage is coming through, and we're getting both characters here. How much more damage can Akihiko take here?
Akihiko can take some, but Yumi can't. She is out of there. Once again, putting Hachi in the same situation they were just in. Oh, but this time they're able to get the anti-air. This is going to be a pretty good damage out.
A little bit of a spot. Although Hachi gets some damage. There's the easy burst is harder for Hachi to get the punish on it. Right. Great uses those Blake assists, so much range on those.
Going into the full screen sweeper. Nice. Hachi's running out of resonance though.
Running out of time too.
Oh.
All the upbacks in the world can only do so much. We're not really building meter here.
Oh! The chair has bonked him.
Yeah, fight always starts out when someone throws the chair. Nice try to get in, but the DP from Blake gonna avoid the situation, create the sandwich. We're going once more to the subway.
But this time it's for takeout. Ooh.
You nearly killed me.
Puns moving forward in bracket. 3-1. That will be the end of Hachi's run, but man, Hachi really was doing a great job in that last set. Just Puns ultimately taking him.
In the loser semis. Okay, gets the grab. There's no push block for you, friend. As right now, Sykes eating a lot of damage here. Has a burst available if they can get out of it right instead. A neutral jump with no punish.
Yeah, very good jump. Oh, and an unfortunate not good jump from Yumi, getting hit by the VP, and that is going to be the starter for Sykes getting this momentum going.
Alright, nice safe jump C, bring in the Ruby, and make it so LitAtNight has to really just sit here and wait.
Yep, if nothing else, it's doing a microscopic bit of chip. There's a sandwich though. Oh! That was weird. Okay, so I guess the feed Adachi, but the assist from Ruby was still active.
I see, yeah. Alright, a lot of Zeus coming out. Sykes just trying to find some kind of hit. They have a light deficit, but I think they're in control until they get blasted to the sky. Nice immediate super. No burst for you.
No anti-air from Sykes. Once again, back in the scramble. Oh, but LitAtNightShow getting in with an overhead. And cashing out for as much as possible.
I like this. Get rid of this character. Put yourself in the driver's seat and make it a 1v2.
My turn, huh?
Both players at level 4 resonance. Sykes going ahead and opting to pop theirs immediately. Oh! Oh, the happy birthday! The happy birthday takes out Yosuke! Not what I expected.
With the resonance though, for LitAtNight. But the double EX.
How did you think this would go?
If at first it doesn't succeed, try it one more time!
And you, the screen wasn't on Adachi, so it could be tricky to react accordingly to him popping that EX and just bringing down the house.
He was just almost out of sight. You can barely see him in the corner. Just really good, really good hiding him in plain sight.
No, that was just incredible. As Sykes manages to hold on tight to that first game. Taking a light lead here, needs 2 more to keep on moving.
You don't need the intros. We've seen those. We've seen those.
Alright, jump back into it. Sykes early hit. And that's both characters. A lot of damage. And then Yosuke reaching for ghosts.
A big cash out from Sykes resulting in about 7k damage.
Alright. Sykes looking so crispy here. Straight out the air fryer. Managing to just move around so fluidly and keep their momentum moving and grooving.
They're going for a lot of fake outs from Sykes, but it does seem as though LitAtNightShow has had enough of this, going ahead and opting for the super to take them out for just a brief second, give them a breather. And put that pressure back on Sykes. Not able to keep Sykes in that right corner though.
Oh, good damage though. Here we go. This is where it starts.
Oh.
LitAtNightShow getting, it's later it gets, the stronger they get.
Jumping in with the 5C.
First one of the night too.
Yeah, you're right. You've been here for how long?
Not using a 5C online, and everyone's playing with such like respect. They're so kind.
So respectful. So good. Oh, full screen super gonna take it.
But hard to punish, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't even really hit the Adachi afterwards. But you got the Ruby, and that gets Sykes down to the last character.
We've got a long way to go. Oh, Yosuke didn't quite make it, but it's not over for them yet.
Last chance. And running low on the bar. Sykes is gonna have to resonate soon. Throw it in the air.
Ooh, very good grab though. Very good from LitAtNight.
Kerblam, we're tied up. Really well played. Again, finding the one advantage despite Sykes' lead and then just rolling from there. You know, fighting games are all about momentum. How you can get it and how you can control and maintain it.
Yep. It's as the old saying goes, an object in motion will stay in motion. What is that, Newton's law? I don't know. Something of that sort. It's the same for fighting games.
Look, I am 30 to 40 years old. I am not prepared for these kind of questions.
I'm about to look it up. Hold up, I got you. I was right, it is Newton's first law. Let's go.
You passed. You retained knowledge from however long ago you were in high school.
I just got more knowledge. Now I'll be able to romance Mitsuru. Psyche's taking quite a bit of damage in this. Oh, Ruby is taking so much.
But again, Yosuke grabbing Ghost, nothing there. Didn't lose much life as you'd think, even without a burst, but the lead is definitely in Lit's side. Ruby is hurt.
Ooh. Adachi's about to match her as well now.
Okay, safe jump. Finds the 5A, and we're going to cash out immediately into the speed.
And no DHC, just 5K. That'll do it. Adachi is no longer able to play baseball.
Oh my goodness, I love that.
Oh,
super.
what a good call.
Hell yeah. Unfortunately for Psyche, it's just level 2 resonance, so not a huge amount of meter gain. Some of it's already being spent for push blocks.
Psyche's definitely trying to bait out any sort of assist, but oh, LitAtNightShow, very aware and gets in safely.
Alright, find some damage. Ruby can only take one more combo, but there's the burst. Nicely done. Ooh, from full screen.
From downtown into aerial rave. Oh, it wasn't enough! But they blocked the super. LitAtNightShow currently up 2-1. Set point.
Again, well played. They did not let go of that momentum from game number 2. As that mobility from Yosuke just so hard to deal. Can avoid all of like the tricky stuff that Adachi might put on the field. And can even, you know, match Ruby's mobility. Like tit for tat. Tate for tot.
Tater tots. Haven't had a tater tot in a while. This is giving me a headache. But Bumba Chunga, you don't like the slideshow? We're just giving you an opportunity to count the frames. That's all.
Yeah, you want to make sure you can follow the action perfectly.
Yeah. I want to make sure that you guys don't miss out on any of it. Ooh.
With the command grab, try to get cute with it.
Very nice block, Zio.
So Psyche's eating a lot of little chip here.
LitAtNightShow is being very patient.
Uh-huh.
Oh. What is going on? There's a grab. I understand what's going on now. Okay. Good old Yosuke BMB. Running over to the other side, getting the sandwich once again. Not able to get the overhead though. Psyche's going in for the 5C. Add that to our counter. We're now at 2. We're directly into the super.
Ooh, it's a little spooky spot. LitAtNightShow maintaining control. Here comes Yumi once more. There's the burst, but the burst punish even better.
LitAtNightShow still in this. There you go. Aerial rave up, down. Ooh, grab. It's okay.
Punish the assist. Looking to do this. Super. I like that. And because you went into CC, it makes sure Adachi's invincible.
He's gonna take a bit of damage. Getting caught by the DP on the backside. Yosuke's taking damage just bit by bit.
Be careful. There's the hit, the on block.
Oh, Yosuke's out of the game.
And so is Yumi.
All tied up now at 2-2 in losers quarterfinals between LitAtNightShow and Psyche's 0-2 here in Paragon today. Oh my gosh.
By the hair of their chinny chin chins, it is looking just the closest it's been so far tonight.
Absolutely, it really has.
All right, now to see how this will finish here. Only one of these players can be in top 4 as hard and strong as they've been tonight. We must say goodbye to one. Let us cross the fates once more.
Like Survivor, but much more exciting. Yosuke going for G-Slash. Oh, getting caught in the happy birthday in the process.
Alright, again, no escape. I'm sorry, you can't get out of the TV anymore. There's no room for you out here.
Yeah, unfortunate DP from Adachi, but Ruby once again making that entire encounter safe for the low cost of 2 meters.
Yeah, good spot. Sykes. Although, gets tagged. That's huge.
The pressure was good, but LitAtNightShow was aware, and so that's like they said, hold this carry.
I like this extension too. Like hot stopping both characters multiple times, getting these extra hits extended from downtown, and there's the buzzsaw. Okay. Kaboom.
It doesn't make Yosuke dead though, so that's sufficient.
Oh, the low after the cross up, and now it's all down to Yosuke. You got a resonance at some point. There it is.
Yep, it's all down to this. Spike's currently sitting advantage, but that doesn't mean that it's over. No confirm from the air-to-air from Sykes. Oh, the parry hits nothing though, and with that, Sykes takes the set.
How'd you think this would go?
What a way to finish, putting it all at risk with the reversal. The counter doesn't work against the AZO, even if it got punished at the end. And Sykes with the 3-2 nail biter. Well done.
Good stuff, good stuff. A very tough battle throughout the entire bracket today. Not to mention in the ladder.
Yeah, they've been waiting for a bit too. So now we're gonna see what they gotta do to each other.
Oh, the happy birthday was on standby. So keeping the pressure up. Yusuro getting in with the overhead, leading Chopsuey over to the right corner. Yeah, they can't burst, and so that's going to cost them Chie. DHC on the side. That combo doesn't come with a drink, though. You have to buy that separate.
That was so quick, too. Chop not even getting a chance to get past level 2 Resonance. Has the one bar in a tough spot with just a solo Yoi.
So staying very patient.
Oh, big hit. But no, a good one
nice
is Yoi into the reset.
Oh. What a cheeky reset, too.
I like that. The dash to get the hit. Try to escape, jump canceling the crouching B.
No confirm on mid.
Be okay. Nice TP.
Very nice DP.
Oh, you got caught. With the meter here, should be enough with nice little extended combo, I believe. Let's see, can Yusuro finish?
Distortion finish indeed. A humble, demure, AK. Putting Yusuro on the board for winners finals at 1-0.
Time together. This is why I can't stand you hopeful little losers. I'm not pretending. I still believe in the bond we share.
And into game 2.
Get ready.
Of course, would not expect either of these players to change teams, so this is going to be an absolute battle till the end.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like, and that's the hard part too. It's a battle to the end, but it's crazy because both of them play such explosive teams that just one mistake can mean so much. So, like, as well as Yusuro played there, Chop just needs the one shot and could just bring this all reversal. So it's just the craziness that these bring in game 2, as we're gonna see just an easy way to start. Just throwing out some projectiles, just trying to just get little tags here. The dragon kick, the wacha. All right.
She's flying. And so is Adachi, but not because he wants to. It's not fun.
The way he's flying, he's on economy right now. He ain't about that.
He's not on a magic carpet ride, man.
Okay, though. Again, he's doing that tagging you. Not me. Nice spot here. How does Yosoro
Not able to get the reset.
get something moving here? They're in a tough spot. Oh, great walk back. And even better burst punish. Let's go.
What a good burst punish. Not ready for the Chie, but she was ready for you. Chopsuey on the board, 1-1. I don't know how you did that, Raph, but you called it. When I call it, things don't go that way.
Well, when there's a commentator's curse, there's also the commentator's blessing.
I haven't had that
It is much more rarer.
Get ready.
It's like a shiny Pokemon. It only happens every so often.
You cannot count on it very often. When it does, you can appreciate it and savor it.
It's true. It's true.
Adachi-san.
It just makes you appreciate it just a little bit more.
Escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Okay, game 3, starting with the happy birthday immediately.
Again, this is how game 1 started, right?
That's big damage.
Zoro getting just punched up. Or no, it was Chopsuey getting punched up.
Yep, getting with the low this time. Chie is doing them loops.
On the block?
That looks safe. Yep.
Oh. Bye-bye, you.
The combo azul.
That combo brought to you by you. And he blinked and he missed it. Chop coming through with just the big game 3 and takes the lead 2-1. Oh my god, you cannot turn away for a second. You got to turn away to cough. You're going to lose out the entire thing. I promise you.
If you are also a person of science like myself, that is Newton's first law right there. An object in motion will stay in motion. And it did not stop. Chopsuey did not let up any time throughout that entire set. You don't get a time to think.
Adachi-san.
I am the executive. Can't escape from crossing
No
fate.
time
We'll
to
see.
contemplate what you've done.
No, this Chopsuey's team does not give you any opportunity to think about it. Think about your actions. All you can see is like, ow. That's rough. Alright, there's the BZO. Nice avoidance here, but gets tagged. Wait a minute.
Yeah, very good hesitation from Yosoro. Offsetting the rhythm definitely affected Chopsuey quite a bit more than I think they anticipated. That's not going to be enough.
Ah, I didn't see the DP. Must have been high in the air. But somehow Izayoi survived, despite spending all that bar and all that CC gauge. And you know what happens when Chop gets that one hit?
What a throw. Chop keeping the momentum up in the corner. Yusoro letting the Adachi take the majority of the damage.
Oh, what a clutch tech. It's gonna get Adachi out of there.
It's gonna get hit in the process. Chasing in with the low. Like, looks like they're going for a bait again.
And then the air dash mix up so hard to see because that big old green sword's in the way. Boom, get punched. Last chance here for you, Narukami.
Narukami is out of there, leaving Yusoro with the solo Adachi. Top currently sitting with advantage.
More mix-ups incoming though. Look at all those blocks done. You gotta guess. Push block, push block, push block.
Definitely
Spending
got
all
meter
that
on the
bar
hand.
just to stay alive.
Trying to make their way through the meatballs. Oh, but you can't. It's a dine-in Italian restaurant. You're gonna have to eat all of the damage.
Cannot leave the food on the plate. You will get charged an extra $25.
Yup. Pop is switching back out to Chie. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, was too
No
easy.
punishment. Oh man.
And Chop with the wacha takes the set 3-1. Izayoi Chie into the grand finals winner side in a classic display of just the momentum you build up as you go on the other side of the mountain, and you're just rolling on through as Yusoro put on their best effort.
Whoever wins this set will be moving into losers finals to face Yusoro, who will be hanging tight until then. But we bring you losers semifinals between Puns and Sykes.
And kudos to Kanji, adopting an elder cat, even with one eye. That's very sweet.
Oh my gosh.
All right, chairs out and a big block on the reversal. And we know that, yeah, when you see Jubei flash with bright white, you know big damage is incoming.
Everybody just staying pretty far away from each other. Oh, Kanji getting in though and taking Adachi out.
Right, gonna super through. And then tried to scoop her out of the sky with the persona? I've not really seen that attempted, but A for effort.
Oh, jumping right into the grab. Oh, interesting drop.
Oh, an STP, beating the jump C.
Ooh, hitting both for just a split second, getting Kanji out of there. Leaving Puns with Jubei in the corner, having to take a brunt of the damage right now, but retrospectively, 5k is not that much with how tall the hill is that they have to climb right now.
Gets out though. Gets tagged, not dead yet, still alive, but barely.
Ooh, ran right into their claws.
Boop, boop, bonk. And all right, game 1 to Puns. Never come between a man and his pet cat.
New kanji color, you know, new kanji color, new Puns.
That fur is just calling my name. Sorry, you're gonna want to ask somebody else. But if you really want to.
Oh, their outro is cute.
Me first.
I hadn't seen their outro. I don't think I've ever seen that team's outro before.
It is 100% on brand for Kanji, and that's just the best part about it. It's literally it's like, oh my god, kitty cat. I understand, Kanji. I understand.
Let's see what Sykes has up their sleeve.
Right. Number 2. Puns right in the corner here, getting a clean hit. Sykes finding some damage here. Oh, and a big assist from Ruby.
Turning up the Zio. Puns opting to push block though.
Alright, now we've got Kanji. Get to the overhead. Not a lot of damage, but throw is going to lead to something.
They got quite a way to go. Oh, the second grab tech too. Okay, another grab with.
Alright, nice 4P, but an even better burst, and then a reversal from Puns works out with Sykes in control, in the lead, until the drums of liberation come through, but no punch.
Ooh. Clean up the Zio. I wonder if the expectation was that Jubei would accidentally go into it. Oh, interesting clash.
Goodness. Every time you think you have a bead on that cat, he's just zip. You got the zoomies. What can you do?
Someone gave him catnip right before this.
I figured they'd have the opposite effect, but I don't know. Maybe every cat reacts differently. Gets punished that time, actually. But
there's a drop! Oh, it was hella unfortunate. I think Sykes thought maybe they were in the corner.
Tough little spot here, as Puns is just so hard to catch until the buzzsaw comes out. Ruby takes some damage. The comeback has been slow, but it's starting to come through for Puns, although Jubei can't take a single hit.
Oh my gosh. Jubei is so just on the edge of death. But so is Ruby! And she will be meeting her demise! Leaving Sykes with solo Adachi. Jubei just needs like a breath of damage.
He's been getting a lot of cardio. He's getting too old for
Yeah.
this. But not gonna have much choice here. Resonance here from Sykes. Resonance at a point from Punch. Coming out soon. There it is.
Yep.
Level 4. How long is this combo gonna end? Oh, careful. Astral on deck.
I mean, there's gonna be another one on deck soon. Oh no, they're opting to go ahead and use the meter. It still isn't gonna be enough though.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
The slight lead from Puns.
It's so tied up right now. Good grab tech from both players.
A little bit of chip. Nice push block. Oh my god, the clash! Hello! Not watching your ankles at the end there. The mix-up was too good. You gotta guess during the scratches. And that was such a good follow-up Puns with the 2-0 lead in what was the longest game of the tournament so far. Goodness gracious.
Like forever. That really did. Oh man.
Have you ever tried catching a cat?
No, I'm allergic to cats.
Okay, well good then. Don't try.
Have I ever tried catching Jubei? No, I'm allergic to Jubei.
Get him off the screen.
Ready.
I'm allergic to that kind of damage.
You don't want to get.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
All right, here we go. 2 up on the side of Puns, and already that early hit with Sykes has just been trying to catch this rascally cat.
What a nice, convenient anti-air.
A gun, yes.
Very demure. Very calm, very relaxed. Very nice grab tech from Puns. They've taken a lot of damage, opting to go ahead and switch out of there. Not taking any damage in the process, making the burst completely safe. Ooh, no confirm from Sykes though.
Alright, start. Getting some damage on this pink and green Kanji, looking like a watermelon. I double up. I dig it. And Kanji still with a fraction of a pixel.
It didn't kill! Chat, you know what to do. Go clip that. That was too good!
Okay, nice push block. Yeah, doesn't want to guess the game. On the EX follow-up. But you know what time it is? What a DP to beat the DP. Said, nah, get that out of here. Could have even waited for a better punish, but Punch was like, I'm tired of waiting. G?
Fair. Safe first though. Yeah, Adachi's back in business. Never mind. Adachi's out of business.
Oh my god, the super! Are you kidding me? What a pickup after the tech! Forced to block stun. There's the. Oh my god.
Oh, he's not dead! Oh no! Takes it! Puns moving forward in bracket 3-0 in losers semifinals. They will be moving on to play Yusuro in losers finals up next. Man, what a set! Nobody saw the Puns Jubei in the cards today, but ooh, buddy.
I love what I saw though. I know Sykes fought valiantly, but it was just so much like to process all at once. With just like one Jubei just zipping from
to the pound? You can't even. What a story. What an underlying story throughout today's tournament. Ooh. No punish to the Hyde though.
Alright, just Hyde away real quick. I mean, Hyde with some great assists, right? So a lot of good ones that can match for playing neutral, especially against two characters with great range, good normals, and pressure that are the Yu and the Adachi, the big combo coming out from Yusuru. And hits the low, forces the burst out, here comes Hyde.
This is bringing us into Newton's second law of motion. The acceleration of an object depends on the mass of the object and the amount of force applied, meaning you have to keep the pressure up. And we're definitely seeing that from this team. Holy cow.
We're tagging assists left and right, and Got a big jumping on Hyde. You lost a lot of life there, but he's recovering it pretty nicely.
So that's quite a bit of red health.
Ooh, Kanji's eating so much damage. Kanji's dead.
out of there. He's not making it home.
And we're still keeping the combo going. That's a dead Hyde. Oh my gosh.
Waiting for him. Oh, 11k. Yusuro putting 1 on the board for losers finals.
Like, Kanji got hit while Hyde was blocking, right? But Kanji kept getting ping-ponged left to right. And then the combo extended into hitting the Hyde and just finishing it off. What an insane sequence from Yusuro.
I still believe in the bond we share.
Let's see how puns adapt. Will we continue to see Hyde? That is the question.
We'll see.
I'm gonna say no. It's taken a bit.
No,
It's the tank.
All right, what's this? How does the story go from here? Hyde got ditched like really quick, but how do you get a tank?
Hyde got hit by the tank, and Kanji was like, you know what? Any partner, anyone willing to take out my partner can be my partner, and so now he's partners with Tank. It's either that or Tank was also on Tinder, which is a lot harder to explain.
No, tired of these failed dates, Kanji just calls an Uber to get a ride back home.
He's just tired of failed dates, so he goes to a car shop.
But little did he know the Uber was a tank.
Oh.
Sir, your ride is here. Oh. Okay, first comes out from Yusuro, pushing away Kanji, getting a free DP with the BZO, but there's the assist from the tank, and then just running into the Thunderbolt. What?
Oh, into the command grab. Oh, what a tricky setup. Oh my gosh, Puns was in Yusuro's head. He was in my head. Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Full combo sequence here into the corner, and now it's the big boy.
Now it's the big guns.
With the blast. Can we finish it here? We got 5 bars. No.
Oh no, when for the anti-air one more time. This time Yusuro not taking the bait.
Here's where it starts. He's there. Unblockable.
No. And Adachi is out. Oh man, Puns matching the score 1-1.
I like the enter to the resonance there, right? You pop resonance, but if you don't jump in time, the full screen quake from the tank just managing to hop up into the sky somehow.
Yep.
Enabling huge damage. Well done.
Get ready.
Tank's jumping C is it's the move of all time. It really is the BBTAG move of all time.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Okay, game 3.
Alright.
Don't
Boom,
scratch
boom,
the
boom.
paint on the tank.
Oh, trying to read a burst out from Yusuro, but Yusuro doesn't give it to her. No punish on Kanji DP either. Very low recovery on that one, actually. Now, Shrink. Oh, blockable doesn't work out. With a nice layer.
Hand grab. There it is.
Nice extension. Try to set up a very messed up. Yeah. Wake up, buttons! Yo!
Is it mashing or is it barring?
It can be both.
It was a bar, it worked.
Alright, tanking, getting scratched up again. The paint on that, kind of sturdy though. Oh, now it probably misses. And that's gonna be death.
Oh, that is absolute death. Puns at set point 2-1.
If you thought after Kanji Jubei would win a set, that Kanji Tank would be in a 2-1 lead over Yusuro, then can you play the lottery for me?
Yep, Team Flavor of the Week has really been putting in the work throughout the entire bracket, man. Just I've seen some crazy teams with Kanji.
Wait a minute. I think I saw a mistake here, and we're gonna have to send it back to the lobby.
Adachi-san.
Okay, I thought I saw. My brain like processed something as a picture of Naoto, but I was wrong.
Oh, okay.
I got confused for like a
Surprise
second.
Naoto.
Oh, nice. Beats
You
the
won
throw.
that. You can't beat Naoto. You don't get
I've
to beat
had
Naoto,
KO
Kanji.
players do that sometimes. They try to like they'll win a set and they'll switch characters because they love to just do that. And it's like, no, sorry, this is doesn't quite work that way.
You have to stick it out. You gotta play the whole set with the character. Well, if you win, you gotta play the next match with the character.
Ooh, a reversal works out. It's gonna not hit actually.
Nope.
Be punished. Kanji was still kind of stuck there.
Yeah, Raw Super is always the ticket.
Kanji in a hard spot. Zap, zap, zap. Oh, nice tag out, avoid the unblockable. Oh my goodness.
Yusuro in with the overhead. Looks like he's gonna take quite a bit of damage, but he's a tank, so you know. Oh, didn't expect to raise a little happy birthday in the middle of that.
Reversal again, it works out. Oh, step on him. Anyone's game here.
Oh my gosh. No air to air.
Big grab into the funky pose where he just mansplains at you.
He's talking about his newest TED Talk. Confirm. Saw the burst coming and everything. Yusuro definitely got the insurance on that thing.
All right, try to tie things up 2-2. Up back to DP, and that's gonna do. That'll do.
That was a good fight.
Now at 2-2.
Stop pretending you know me.
Yeah, Yusuro just, again, finding those chances. Finally got rid of the tank, and that made life so much easier.
Losers. I'm not pretending.
That seems like that would be a good phrase that you could go by for most of life. Get rid of the tank and all will be much better.
All right, so now let's see. We're still taking the trip on the tanks. We have not gotten home yet. Kanji still on his Uber to grand finals, but will he make it there, or will Adachi and Yu pop that tank's tread and make their way to the grand finals for the fight against Chopsuey? Here we go, final game.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
So much on the line. Official Arc System Works merch on the line.
Oh,
And
my goodness.
cash money. Oh.
Nice sequence there. I really like the air confirm and the extension too.
Oh yeah. Oh, good into the happy birthday. Oh, this is quite a...
Oh, the big beam. Wait a minute. That's a big punish. Evens it up in terms of just like the punishment you got, and then you just ran into the tank. I don't recommend that.
Yeah, probably not for your best interest in health. Oh. A little bit of an overextension from Kanji though. Yusuro definitely capitalizing off of that. Into the sandwich.
Oh, it's a small hit. There's the beams. The unblock. Nice jump.
Nice jump.
Ooh.
Ooh. How about the 5A?
Zap. Ooh, what an
Oh.
answer. I like it.
Brilliant thinking from Yusuro. An
Yeah, not
immediate knowledge.
a lot of air supers, right? So using it successfully gets the hit. No burst out. That was a big bait here from Yusuro. There's the burst. There's the punish though.
What an answer! The call, the response! What a down
Resonance
to
out.
1-1 in terms of characters. Hunt's help! But they got that level 4 resonance! And a dream.
The hit, but doesn't get the knockdown.
So not opting to go ahead and pop resonance yet. Oh! Hunt's tank set 3-2 with the tank!
You ran him over with the tank.
You really did that, bro. Oh,
Adachi
man.
deserves some bad things, but no one deserves to be run over by a tank.
I'll try not to get in your way.
I am the executor of justice. Face me. Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight! Please lend me your strength. Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight! Fire! Together! Come! You're done! You ready? Let's wrap this up. Right there. Right there. Get ready. Try it. Let's go. Hey, asshole. Come on out. Go. Damn it. Hey.
Try me! Try me! Come on! Try me! I'll blow you away!
This battle would not have been won without your strength. 安心なさい。もしあなたたち Get ready! Get ready!
Don't you dare hold back! A real man goes all out!
Zero type Izayoi. Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight! Stand fire!
You go, asshole! Get going!
Impressively done.